Lazy feelings. Am I gonna die on this?
It's highly possible. Hello, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary pals, to Lasers and Feelings, face to face. Everyone's here.
You alright, mate?
See them.
How you getting?
I don't want to touch them, they're all germ infested.
I didn't recognise you.
But yes, it's our first time playing Lasers and Feelings with everybody here. It's very nice to see you all. Yeah, who am I? That's a good question. My name is Akers. I shall be running the game today, and I suppose I should, or do I want to, let you guys introduce yourself. Shall we go with Josh first of all?
Hi. Hi, I'm Jeffrey today. No one knows who I am, including me, so it's going to be quite the adventure.
Jeffrey.
And my lazy feelings number, I forgot. You want that as well, don't
That's
you?
what I would like to
Taking
do.
us all straight to the right. My lazy feelings is 4.
4. Excellent. Thank you.
Accent's gonna make me laugh.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Sure, it's not tree.
David, who are you playing today?
Well, yes, David. I'm playing as Virgil Longshot. I am formerly of the Space Police. My profession was medic. Most of the soldier had more killing than the healing, so hence why they didn't let me, do early retirement. Here we are.
That's nice of them.
The laser, as you can tell, this is the problem. My finger on the finger's good. Because he spoke, I went, Woodreach. Oh, no, that's Irish. Oh no! Who am I?
There's too
So
many
characters.
accents. Everyone's doing an accent today.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and really be Virgil today.
Inhabit.
Yeah. So laser number is 3 for me.
3, okay.
Yes.
Brilliant. And last of all, we have Ben.
Alright, mate. Yes, my name's Barry. I'm the the local Australian robot. Here for all your barbecuing, your burgers, your shrimp needs, and any surfing lessons, just general surfing skills, any tips and advice on surfing, barbecuing, tongs, burger flippers, ice storage, anything, mate. I'm here at your disposal, but very limited things.
You're here at our very limited disposal.
It's not very useful. But
No.
interesting.
What are you talking about? We always need a chef surfer. I mean, these are important things.
Time I was pretty
Very
good.
niche.
Annoyingly good, yes, you were. What's your latest feelings number?
My roll is 2.
Thank you very much, Barry. I think it's probably time that we begin. And guess where we're going to begin, everyone?
Fucking bar again.
That fucking bar again. We are on Space Station Aurora. We are in the Jolly Roger bar.
Yep.
And you are all sitting down, having some drinks. Gary comes
My
over.
glass is empty.
And he says, "What can I get you guys? How you doing? You alright?" "Nan, hey, how you doing?"
Oh, you think I'm him?
"Yeah."
I'm afraid I've not met you that the name's Jeffrey.
Nan, isn't it?
No, that's not how that works, I'm afraid. Different person every week and none of them have met you.
I'm very confused now. I don't really. You playing one of your jokes on me again, are you?
I don't believe Nan was much of a joker. Neither am I, to be fair. I just like a drink. Drinks all around.
Fair enough, excellent. And he wanders off to get everybody a drink. You're all, sitting at your table, you've got your drinks, and you're all having a chat about, your previous adventure, your new friend, you found Dr. Walker. And then a man that you most certainly know appears in the doorway and walks towards you. This is Head of Security, Officer Hobbs. Officer Hobbs looks over to you, gives you a wave, and comes over.
You alright, mate?
Roll lasers. Let's see.
No, appropriate.
That was amazing last night. You know when I did it as a laugh with the love interest, I got these feelings. Yeah, that's great.
Officer Hobbs dodges the shot and comes and sits down.
Must be not calibrated, right?
Yeah, that happens all the time. I've seen it loads, to be honest. Yeah. I find guns go off just around me all the time.
You hungry, mate?
What have you got going?
Whatever you want, mate.
Well,
Just burgers, though. or shrimps.
Is it like various types of meat you've got there in your burgers?
Oh, obviously, come on. I went Irish.
Oh, shite. We're going to have some trouble today. I think we might be trading accents.
Two robots.
Two robots.
You're just assimilating each other.
Shall I just go Irish now?
Alright, mate.
come on, mate.
Alright, mate, yeah. No, it's just, just normal beef, mate. Nothing interesting.
Now,
Maybe a horse.
when you say normal beef, I mean cows haven't been around for a long time. So what is actually in the
You
burger?
clearly haven't been to Australia, mate.
Oh God, what's in the burgers?
Koala.
This is reminding me of Seven. What's in the box? He requests a burger, and he sits down, and a drink is given to him almost immediately by Gary.
I'll start cooking it up, mate. There you go.
Are
Thank
you
you,
charging
sir.
for those?
No, come on.
You really should. You're missing out on key business.
I don't need money, mate. I just need you know what powers me? Happiness.
Well, that's good to know.
That's definitely my.
Hey, don't discredit the man. He's trying to spread happiness with his burgers. Probably also several nasty viruses and bacteria. But happiness as well, at least for
I know
burgers.
this is a different version of you right now, but when people eat his burgers, things go bad.
I don't know what you're on about, mate. This is. Please don't wait that in.
He's more trigger happy than he used to be. Don't worry.
Officer Hobbs hears what you say, and he thinks maybe I won't have a burger this time, but somebody else feel free.
No,
to.
Actually, you know what? No, I take that back. I take that back.
Oh, I see you were joking.
No,
you
know,
guys.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
want as
okay.
well, mate?
I've eaten. The apple pops is great for me, man.
I need some calories, mate.
These may be empty calories, but this will be the calories I will be having today.
You're gonna faint soon, mate.
Well, let's see who faints first.
We're both androids, to be fair, so...
Yeah, you had no concept.
No,
Right.
No, we have seen you fall over though, so...
I don't recall.
No, that's why you fell over.
So, Officer Hobbs says,
Oh, he's here too.
he is here, if you remember.
Burger. Mate.
So he does take the burger, but he puts it down next to him for a moment and says, guys, I've actually got something quite important that I need to talk to you about. I'm hoping you can help me with something.
Oh, I've got something I want as well. If you can help me.
Sure, what do you...
Yeah.
What
Oh,
do
you go.
Isn't that your partner?
Oh no, I'm not making that mistake again. If I do,
Not yet.
If I do, there's going to be bad things. I will go first in that case. This is actually quite an important thing.
Let's not listen, mate. Because it sounds... If it was Julie, I'd cut you off.
Yeah, you would. You would. We've received an emergency hail from the SS Blink. This is a cargo ship. Now,
Did you blink and it was gone?
surprisingly, it's actually where we thought it was. So, unfortunately, we're still very much trying to deal with the Zargon the Conqueror situation. No idea what that guy is, but basically every hand on deck to deal with that. I mean, we had to pull some people away to try and help you guys, back on Gargling 5. Gargling 5.
Sure.
And that sort of set us back, so we're, all hands to the pumps at the moment. So I'm hoping you can help me out. We received this hail. I don't have anyone to send. I'm wondering if you'll help me.
I think we are the right people. Because clearly you need someone that can cook burgers and surf.
You seem like my kind of man. And it takes
Why?
chomp off of that burger.
Why is that?
And in a moment, we'll find out what happens with that.
Enjoy, mate. Oh.
Oh.
I really don't
And-
have no
Got some condiments with it.
Where did they come from?
Let's not.
Mayonnaise or
No.
brown sauce?
Oh no.
Even
I
ketchup
I
fan in that
think
scenario.
you should just have, plain.
Mustard? No?
No.
Yeah,
Do you have like a bun with the burger, or is it just
just the burger.
It's just the meat. Australia, mate. Come on.
you trying to give it like a just cooked burger with nothing else, not even a plate or anything? There you go, mate.
I don't even hand it over, I just go. There you go, mate.
Oh dear.
So with burger juices on his face, after taking a chomp out of it, says, I have something for you to listen to. It's the hail that we received. He puts forward his communicator. And a computer speaks the Mayday message. Says, Mayday, Mayday, this is Captain Mellin of the SS Blink. Something is here. Something has escaped. We can't stop it. It's found me. Help, help, snick, crunch, snick, raw, skitter, skitter, end of message.
Well,
He sounds like he's in trouble, mate.
I
I think we should.
sounds like a Friday night to me.
Well, mate. Great. Let's go and join him.
Let's get going.
As you can tell, yes, we're worried. So of course, yeah, we need somebody to go over to the SS Blink, as
I
I
think you should
mentioned.
chill out, mate.
Now, I'm glad that you guys have said that you're going to go.
Haven't said it yet.
Okay, are you going to go?
Well, I've got my demands.
Okay. Well,
Not
I
really
mean,
demands.
look,
It's a bit posh.
I am willing to pay you, obviously, for your services, but
We're going to be fairly compensated.
absolutely.
See, I just need happiness. It's fine. 10 happiness would do.
10 happiness. 10 happiness. What would bring you happiness?
Yeah,
What's the exchange rate?
If he doesn't want
Whatever
to
you fucking want, mate.
Hey, that's the way forward.
Will it make you happy if I eat your entire burger, sir?
Oh, that's at least 30.
Crams it in.
That'll make me happy. That'll make me good.
Nom, nom.
You enjoy that big one.
And he says you will each also receive 1,000 credits for your
Not
services.
needed, mate.
Again, I'll take his credit.
I'm going to roll for Mr. Hobbs.
Crammed it in.
Mr. Hobbs begins to feel slightly ill.
Are you alright there?
I don't, maybe I've eaten something weird. I don't know. Not what I just had. Obviously,
What
that
could
was,
that
That would be too quick.
that was
would be
fine.
I don't think that's how digestion works.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, whew. I think I'm gonna
That's
have
hard
to.
shame.
Oh, mate.
You're going to have time on my shoes.
Sorry about that, my
Yeah,
friend.
shoes your feet.
What's an actually how do you think I'm standing?
Tell you what, mate, let me clear it up.
Right.
And I get out like a massive dishcloth. Start like rubbing it into the floor.
Oh, God.
No.
I thought it was going to get less graphic.
Oh,
somehow that's worse.
So I have to roll.
If you could still speak,
Roll.
where are we going?
Roll for absorbency of dishcloth.
Oh,
No, let's not.
does he need more than one shit?
It's a lasers roll, please.
No, let's not do that. No.
No.
Jeez, no, let's not roll for
Let's
that.
make sure we can cut that out.
Yeah.
All of us like, that's a bit far.
Yeah.
Sorry, man, had his skull crushed in, that's fine.
Yeah, no, that's that.
Oh,
Tell you
summed
what,
her
mate,
up.
I could just get out a mop. Make it a nice visual.
Just mop it up.
Mopping.
Mop it up.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very kind. I don't know what that was about, but
What did you eat yesterday, mate? And it's something, you know, maybe
yeah,
some...
must be.
something, yeah,
Something
yeah.
strange from yesterday. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave you now. And then he just runs off.
Oh,
Dodges the laser.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but he didn't actually tell us exactly where this ship was, so should we just stay here and have drinks?
At that moment,
sounds good, mate.
you receive a little bling.
Wait.
And
Wait.
Nice.
And the coordinates are given to you,
Yeah.
Barry. No,
Jeffrey.
you know what? I was like, it's one of 5 or 6 names. I just can't remember which one it is.
Technically, all of them at once.
Yeah. So Jeffrey, you've received the coordinates.
Yes. Well, we've received the coordinates.
So you finish your drinks, and you begin to head towards, well, I suppose first of all the market area, as you have to pass through there to get to where the ships would be. So you enter the market, and you see your good friend Smith. Gentlemen, how are you? There's Nan, how you doing?
Oh,
Mr.
another one who
Longshot.
thinks I'm the wrong person.
Hey,
Hey, I'm not done. Jeffrey, nice to meet you.
Is he playing a joke on me
No,
again?
I don't
He's
play
like,
jokes. Not practical ones, anyway.
Jeffrey, okay, well, we'll go with that today then.
Yes.
How are you all? What can I do for you? Is there anything that you need? I've heard that you're on a very important mission.
Not really, mate. Just finding happiness. It's a pursuit, you could say.
Pursuit.
Find a more important mission than that, my friends. Hmm?
I might know somebody who can help you with that, Mr. William Smith.
Right. Well,
We'll come back to that.
I've heard he
We
charges an extortionate amount for his services. I wanted to watch him.
That was something, wouldn't it?
He almost certainly
You
is.
imagine that one time he browses the entire internet and comes across this on Twitch.
He is on YouTube.
That's true. Hey, Will, fancy a collab? Roll for collab. Laser Phoenix!
So we'll expect your call, Will. Is there anything I can get you guys? So obviously, like I say, I've heard you're on an important mission today. Happy to help you however I can.
How does she want anything?
I'm really
Do you have
thought
my package?
Oh, yes, sir. The package that you requested.
Yes.
Um,
that one.
Yeah, I have to say I was quite surprised with that, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure I won't lie. It's not something we get very often, but we do have those. So
Okay.
a box is handed over to Mr. Longshot.
Thank you again.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Can I have a look, mate? What have you got there? Mate, stop doing
I'm
that.
going to make me work to start rolling.
It's like wild magic.
Wild revolver.
Roll for ceiling damage.
It's just flickering you. Oh no, another one's gone. Oh,
Mr.
yes,
Jeffrey,
indeed.
can I help you at all?
Yes, you can indeed. You see, I like to consider myself a bit of a tinkerer, so I'm looking for some tools and some like basic electronic equipment and wires and things like that I can use to tinker some of the things I've already got.
Tinkering equipment.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you've come to the right place, sir.
You gonna give me a great deal, are you?
Of course I am, absolutely. Everything here is a great deal.
That's what I like to hear.
So he rustles around in the back, tries to find a few different things, and puts together some equipment for you.
Surprisingly, I don't steal anything.
That is surprising.
Yeah, different character.
I actually planned for you to steal something, so...
Did you? You had something ready for me to
Of
steal?
course I did.
Ah, well. Ironically, I'll fuck you over again.
That is
the bit
ironic,
continues.
I'll fuck you again by not stealing. It's the friends you make along the way.
So Smith says, I see you've got the money there, sir. I'm happy to hand this over to you. So yeah, you get a few different wires. There's soldering iron. There's solder. There's a small LED screen that comes with it as well, and a few other bits and pieces
Oh, fantastic.
as well.
Everything a trimming android might need.
Absolutely.
It's not the word I meant to use, but it's the one you got.
And you hand the money over to him.
I do indeed.
My good friend Barry,
Right, mate.
the man who makes superb burgers.
Strangely, I've got a daughter, and it's her birthday coming up, and I would like to get her a present.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Now-
What are you thinking?
You know, she loves beach buggies. I was wondering if you could get a beach buggy.
Beach buggy.
I'll keep it for her for now.
Oh, I see. Ooh,
That's a big one. We're gonna fit that.
It's a pretty big place, mate. Have you not looked? I do have the.
Yeah. What about the
perspective as
actual?
well.
Are you planning to bring it with us? Are you planning to bring it with us?
Well, obviously, mate. I'm not gonna.
Where
leave
are we gonna put it?
My daughter's in Greenberg, mate.
Greenberry.
Holy shit.
Greenbury.
Greenberg's another place.
yeah.
Maybe she's in Greenberg.
She's in Greenberg, Greenberry.
I mean, I don't know, and I don't care, but where the rest of us gonna sit if that's in there?
I mean, he hasn't said he's got it yet. Have you got one?
Of course I've got one. I mean, come on.
Well, there's my exact point, man.
There would be
Right.
room in the ship for it. It's the ship is quite large.
Yeah, the ship we don't have yet.
You've
You've got to go and find a tiny, tiny ship.
got
Tiny ship.
How big
Okay.
is the buggy, mate? It needs to be big enough for me and my daughter.
Well, I mean, like I say, I've got one, but it is a bit small. I mean,
How small are we talking, mate?
we're talking, it is for little kids. We're, 10 years old, something like that. I mean, if you want it,
Alright, perfect, mate. That'll do.
You could
Yeah.
buy two and use them as skates.
That's a fucking good idea, mate. I'll get 3.
I'm afraid we only have two.
Only 2?
Only two in stock.
I'll tell you what, 2. And do you also have a skateboard?
Of course we have skateboards.
Good. Do you take happiness points, by the way, mate?
I mean, that is obviously the points that we use here at Griffin Smith's Emporium. I mean,
Of course.
yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, have you got any to spend?
Oh, tons, mate.
Oh, right.
I've been accruing them, I haven't spent anything. I was waiting for my daughter's birthday.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Problem is, when you do spend them, you do lose happiness.
Oh, I don't, mate. I don't. My threshold's pretty low. I'm always happy. Unlike him. Fucking downer. Right, Debbie?
Debbie Downer. So, the two buggies come out, the skateboard comes
I
out.
blow them up. I was waiting for you to ask me to roll them.
I don't, are you serious?
Yeah. They roll them out. I just go.
Mate,
I'm gonna
jump
I'm
in
gonna
front of-
hold you for a moment there,
Jump in front.
and he's gonna say, here you go, Barry. So yeah, I can see you've got just enough. So he takes obviously the cash from you,
Happiness.
and he takes the cash and happiness from you, and roll for destroying. Let's make this a
Wait,
lasers roll.
Tongs. Saving tongs.
Oh, I nearly got laser fields.
Oh, it's a 4.
It's a miss.
4.
I'm not going to make you roll for saving tongs because
Send me all the amount of moves.
first of all, I don't know what that means. I don't know what saving tongs means.
Of course you don't.
But also, he unfortunately Mr. Longshot has missed, so everything is safe for now.
See, that's why it's my last name. I shoot better at a distance.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else that you want from Mr. Smith?
Not today.
I'm good.
Maybe tomorrow.
Mate.
Okay. And you leave, and you take the elevator down towards the space dock. You enter the space dock, and the first person you see is Jayla. This is the woman who
Do you know
owns
Jayla?
the Annabelle, which is the ship that you used before. She says, "Oh yes, good to see you guys. So obviously you asked to use the Annabelle before. I mean, technically you're still covered under what you've paid so far. So feel free to keep on using it. But we've actually had to put in some regulation upgrades, just so you're aware. We've made an addition of a small skiff that will attach to the Annabelle.
Oh. 2 bites for the price of 1.
Essentially, yeah. It's more of a sort of escape.
Excuse me. Hello. Is he going to have enough room for my beach buggies?
I mean, you're
And
gonna.
skateboard.
Oh god, no. The skateboard will have to stay here, but the.
Not a deal breaker.
You can probably squeeze it all in. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so you have now an additional skiff. We've named it the barge. So it.
Can I rename it?
Of course, it's at least for now. This is loaned out to you, so name it what you want.
Sheila.
So it is renamed Sheila. So Sheila is.
We're gonna get in Sheila. Let's cut that bit.
The barge is. So oh, double entendres are coming. So Sheila, the barge, is a very small ship. It just fits into your cargo bay. It has 4 seats on it. That is basically all it is. It's essentially just a cockpit, not much else. And yeah, it's just like a secondary small ship. As I say, mainly made for emergencies.
Hey, you can teach your daughter to fly this one. Child-sized.
Yeah, alright, mate. I can try.
Well, she's a bit stupid, is she?
Now, Jayla says, now we're just finishing off the sort of upgrades and bits and pieces. So there's some uploading of information that needs to happen between the skiff and the ship. So it's not usable just yet, but depending on your journey today, you might have it available to you at some point today. So obviously we've asked the ship to tell you when it's available.
Oh, convenient.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you, you're very helpful.
Of course. We're always looking to help here.
Jayla, can I ask you to do something for me?
Sure.
I really value you, and it would really mean a lot for my daughter if you would sign her birthday card.
Do you have a birthday card?
Of course, I have a birthday card.
Roll me a feelings, please.
Harsh if it's a no.
3.
It's a pass. It would be very harsh.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, what's her name?
You
see?
were going to say fucking Sheila again.
I thought of that. Her name is Rebecca.
Oh, right. Yeah. Of course. To Rebecca from Jayla. Lots of love. Wishing you a very happy birthday.
Can you give her a note? Can you just mention the beach buggy?
The beach buggy.
Oh, come on, you're allowed that. Tell her that she's good at driving it.
Sorry. 2 beach buggies. You're good at driving them from Jayla.
Perfect.
But isn't that just the sweetest thing you've seen?
Oh, my happiness is going up so much.
Your happiness points
I'm
increase.
so happy right now.
Riches and joy of life.
Are you not enjoying yourself?
Does it look like it?
Did you prefer it before? I have some recollection of your previous adventures. You seem to not enjoy yourself then either.
I mean, no.
Jeffrey, would you mind signing the card?
Of course.
I shoot the birthday card.
He's going to sign it first, so make me a feelings roll.
Is this for shooting the card?
No, actually, do you know what? He's already signed
As
it.
you're handing it over, I shoot the card.
You're going to make me a lasers card.
No, come on!
No, come on.
Too many feelings in this.
That's the issue.
Yeah.
I have to be
So-
unemotional for this.
So you miss the card and you hit the Sheila, and Jayla comes out. Whoa! Careful! I mean, it's not it's not that well built. I mean, don't start throwing shots at it.
Excuse
Be
me, mate.
careful.
Don't target the card. Do you know how valuable this is? Rebecca will love this.
He shot the ship.
I know, but it went so close.
Oh. Nice to know why your approach is.
You're putting it at risk.
It's alright.
Don't worry, I'm still happy. Don't worry. Don't worry, mate. It's fine.
You never
I won't
know.
call you a different name.
I think you need to get some of what he's been having. not some of what he's given, because that would probably poison you.
It's
Some of what
fine.
he's
I've
been
made a contingency for that.
having. Oh dear.
That's always a good thing to hear from your players. So you go into the Annabelle, past the Sheila, and you see in the quarters your good friend, Dr. Stuart Walker. He is currently asleep amongst some, let's say, dangerous-looking things, and begins to wake as you walk past. He says, "Oh, gentlemen, yes, hi, yes. Are we going on an adventure? What's happening?"
I suppose that's up to you if you want to come with us.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yes. Oh, brilliant. Yes, I'll be with you. Yes, for the entire thing. Sounds great.
He's so eager, mate.
And
How do you feel you've got 3 people who are really keen?
Oh, this is going to be fucking great, mate.
Mr. Longshot,
We're off on a
my good
holiday
friend.
together.
Oh,
We're going to have a great time.
You good?
Who am I? I mean, I am Dr. Stuart Walker. How could you forget someone like me?
You're the guy that had the fucked up pet, man. Yeah.
And at that moment, the wild boar appears next to him. He said, "Oh, don't worry about Hog. He's fine. I fixed him now." And he's basically acting like an excitable dog, going essentially. He's basically, yeah, he's a pet now and follows orders very well.
Point of order. Wasn't this boar like 7 foot tall or something?
It's pretty big.
big shit, mate.
Apparently.
What do you want,
It was 10 foot long.
I'm in here. What do you want about?
It was about 10 foot long and rideable, so it is massive. But yes, essentially it now follows orders. It's not going to sort of get in anybody's way.
Mate,
is the idea.
can you? You're good at programming and stuff like that, aren't you?
Yes, very good at
Really?
programming. The best at programming, I'd say.
Oh, that's
Best
fantastic.
programmer.
In what, the universe?
I'd say so, yes.
Really? Great, mate. Can you do something for me?
Absolutely.
Would you mind, having a fiddle with my me beach buggies?
Beach buggies,
I've
yeah.
got beach buggies here.
What are you thinking? I mean, amazing, yes.
Do you know what, mate? I'll leave it up to you. Just, jazz them up,
Jazz
Maybe make them remote control or something, put them
control.
together, stack them up.
Got some ideas, yes. Oh, yes, I've got some really good ideas, absolutely.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
I'm going to pull aside the professor and just say, "Hey, man, you just look after the boy. I'll take care of this. It's fine. Out of earshot."
You'll take care of the
Buggies, yeah. You don't worry yourself. I got it. You relax.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let's roll back for a moment and just deal with what was requested. So, first of all, you want a improved
Jazzing up.
jazzing up
Put
of
some pizzazz in it.
My ride.
of your buggies. So make me a. I suppose you're going for his feelings, aren't you? So make me a feelings roll.
Alright, mate. That's 3.
You pass, absolutely.
Mate,
He's a
got
very
loads.
convincing
And
guy.
Yeah.
you have mentioned maybe to leave the buggies with.
Yeah, just pull them sides.
with
Out of
you.
earshot. Hey, man.
Make me. Let's make that a feelings roll as well.
4.
That's a pass. So he says, "Well, I mean, I did say that I would help him, but I mean, I'm actually working on a lot right now.
Yeah, you've got all the coding stuff to do.
I tell you what, let's do one each, and then we've got, we're both working on it. That seems like, split the work, and then we get things done twice as quickly."
Do I hear this?
No.
Okay.
He did say he was pulling you aside. How's that sound? Excellent work. Great. So, this is going to be fun.
Rebecca's gonna love this.
Oh, yeah.
A lucky girl.
You head to the front of the ship, the bridge. Who is piloting this out, or is anybody piloting out? You
Oh,
could.
that's a good point.
Yes, you could.
I'll attempt. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm no way trained in this, so.
Okay. Well, the ship has picked up from Jeffrey the coordinates, and bling blong.
Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Just one side.
Crack. Is that a long smash?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
How to break your
It's
props.
now flickering.
Oh no!
Oh, he's just-
I think that's okay, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that Nan back now?
What a terrible time I've had.
you begin to lift the ship, and I'd like you just to make me a lasers roll, just to make sure. Okay, so
Alright, mate. Not as good as Julian.
Gun goes off. Shoot the console.
gun goes off. It hits one of the controls, and it begins to list on the left. And as you're just coming out, you actually scrape along the ground, and then you're out, and you do just hear Jayla in the background going, "Oh, be careful!"
Mind the buggies!
yeah.
I wouldn't worry about it, my friend. It looked like it needed a lick of paint anyway.
Sheila!
Oh no, the skiff! Oh well, we didn't have it before, so we don't have it now. Never mind.
Yeah.
So, you hit light speed, and you head towards the SS Blink.
As we are traversing, there's a couple of things that I'd like to do
Okay.
with my things that I've purchased.
Sure.
So over the course of the last few games, I've been collecting things. I have in my possession a data scanner. I have in my possession a temperature probe, and now my electronics kit.
Yes.
And I would like to take my selection of items.
In the background.
Can I carry on?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and repurpose them and jimmy them together to make what essentially is like a probe that if you put it into an electronic device, you can use it to take control of said electronic device.
Whoa. Okay. That's
So like a hacking machine kind of thing.
Yeah, but like a forceful like hacking. A bit like, you know, that like R2D2 has that little thing. That, but like more invasive.
Oh, mate, I should be careful.
Okay. Make me a lasers roll, please. 2. You pass. This is created. So yes, you say it's a probe can be put into most mechanical things and will allow you to take control.
Awesome.
Excellent.
And also, whilst we're travelling, I'd like to go and have a chat with Dr. Walker.
Absolutely. So you head to the quarters. You see Dr. Walker tinkering away on the buggy. He's like, I can't make this so good.
How good a job is he doing?
Very good. Not bad.
Oh, Rebecca's. Oh!
He turns around and he sees Jeffrey there. He's like, Nan, how you doing?
Ah, Dr. Walker, quite the job you're doing there. I'm afraid I don't think we've properly met.
Nan, of course we've met. I've created you, of course.
Well, you know, body and soul, slightly different things. Nan isn't here right now, but I am. And, well, I've kind of been meaning to ask you about it, and I think Nan might have as well. I have this problem with other inhabitants in my space, shall we say, and I've been trying to find a way to solve it.
Right.
Now, you know, favoritism and all that. Nan's your little boy that you made, but I'm the one that's here, and I'd rather like to stick around.
Right. So you're telling me that there's more than one person in the N4N model right now?
Yes. Quite a lot, actually.
Give me a feelings roll.
3.
I did not design the N4N model to have more than one personality. That would just be crazy. I mean, the only thing I can think of is that somebody would tinker, but nobody would do that to my work. So, cut it out, man, will you? Please. Come on.
Cut it out. I do intend to cut it out, aye. Probably not in the way that you're thinking.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous at all. Excellent.
Oh. Thank you for your time.
Oh, yes, you're very welcome, Nan, anytime. I do like your accent, I've got to say.
So do I. I'll see you later. Enjoy your tinkering.
Yes, oh, I absolutely will.
Well, we're still fighting in the background.
Saving tongs, mate.
Nothing gets past the saving
No,
times.
mate. No, mate. I like that. 2. I could probably squash you, mate. Just fucking sit on you.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
Oh, I mean, that wasn't dangerous.
Is that a threat or an offer?
So, gun saving tongs are in place, and you arrive. Unless anybody wants to do anything before we get there.
I'm just relaxing, mate, while saving
Using your
doing saving tongs. It's not fucking hit him.
His tongues are too mighty.
So you arrive at the SS Blink. Do you want to try and contact them, or do you want to try and go in?
What does it look like?
Are like all the lights out?
What do we see from the outside of it?
Well, I mean, there's no windows or anything, so you can't see inside. But
What if I stick my head out the door?
It goes the door!
Oh, no, he's a robot.
yeah.
I'm not!
I don't worry about him.
So, there's no windows or anything, but you can see that for now the engines are going, but it doesn't seem to have any particular direction or anything like that.
So it's still moving.
It's sort of just listing lazily, shall we say? There's no
Like drifting.
Yeah, exactly. It's not really going anywhere. But
Hey, it's surfing in space.
Oh, mate.
Seems like your kind of gig.
Beach buggy, then going for a surf. Mate. Dream.
What would you like to do?
Because we hail.
Okay.
Seems like a plan to me.
Excuse me!
I actually pressed the button to hail.
You press the
That
button.
won't work, mate! Right! Can you hear me, mate?
You press the button. Both of you are saying, ah! You receive no reply.
Mate!
Yeah, do it louder, they'll definitely hear you.
Alright, mate.
You hear nothing back. And the ship just continues on as it is.
Well, I feel like if there's nothing going here, I should probably leave.
Mate, I want to go and find the beach again.
Oh.
Just use these beach buggies.
Do you think we could tow them to the beach?
Oh god.
That's a great idea, mate.
Do you think whatever's on board would appreciate being let loose at a beach?
Are we about to
Pretty
start
sure
like
they
a
would,
post-apocalyptic scenario?
We'll take an empty planet. Mostly.
Roll for planet. No.
Oh,
If that was laser feelings, it was happening.
no, only laser feelings for Will Smith.
It's happening. You hear no reply.
From Will Smith.
Tell you what,
Did you see?
we could just fire a warning shot at them, mate. You know, just shoot randomly. Not at them, of course, that would be a bit silly.
I mean, if no one's watching, no one's seeing your warning.
Yeah, it's pretty loud though, isn't it?
Your shouting was pretty loud. You should probably continue.
Alright, mate. Mate!
You've enjoying yourself,
Mate! Mate!
I go to the little pod.
Is it working yet?
No.
Oh.
However,
Shit me.
you do.
Can I go for a spacewalk?
Well, I was going to say that you do actually notice that
Spacewalk.
the cargo hangar has a door open, and you would be able to dock.
Oh.
Okay.
Seems like an open invitation to me. Shall we?
Okay.
All right, I won't make you roll for that. You dock with the SS Blink.
I'll make us roll.
None
of us are a pilot.
Oh god.
The none in
I
me
mean-
wants to roll.
Laser feelings.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
easy
And you
peasy.
get to ask me a question as well. Fine, yeah, okay, I'll take that. Yeah, you dock superbly, probably better than Bob would.
That's my question. Where's Bob right now?
Good question.
I tell you what. I tell you what. I don't have a lot of information about it. I'll just tell you one thing that I do know.
What?
The ship may not come back the way you expect it to.
Oh.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh no.
I don't know if that means good or bad things yet. So.
Definitely good, mate. I've heard he's a great guy. Can't wait to meet him.
So,
I can't wait for you to meet him either.
I might die this episode.
so
That's what.
As long as my daughter gets her present, it's fine.
do you know what? That is the greatest thing, because now I'm thinking I could kill him off because he's got a daughter who wants a present.
Oh, Carl, think of Rebecca. She would grow up without a father. Robot father.
Yeah. The doors open.
I must be deaf in here.
And
They didn't hear me.
you walk into the blink. So, what do
No one
you-
blink.
Don't have eyelids, mate.
Oh, so you don't?
So you've entered the cargo bay. It's very dark, but there is some. The light reflects. There is some red emergency lighting going on that sort of dimly lights everything, so you can see.
How romantic. Oh, mate, should we set up a table? I've got some candles.
It's fairly obvious that something is wrong. And then, who's going in first? Or for you three?
So I can like make distance between these two. I will definitely go.
Going first,
Yeah.
okay.
Excuse me.
Right.
Is the tinkering done yet?
We'll come back to that later.
Alright, mate. Alright, take your time.
It's not done yet.
Is Dr. Walker with us as well, or is he staying
He's
inside
still
to tinker?
working on the tinkering.
Oh, well, there you are.
It's hard work. Or thinking.
I will also add one thing to you. He's not just working on the space buggy, on the buggy.
It's a space buggy.
It's a space buggy now.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
he
not-
hopes after being tinkered with by a doctor.
Yeah. He's not working on just the buggy.
Did I see this as well?
No. But you may have seen. Do you know what? Actually, I'll tell you what. Do you want to make me a feelings roll?
Sure.
And I'll tell you.
6.
Okay. Okay. Let's say that you saw it when you first walked in. I'd
Oh,
say he
Dr.
was
Walker.
asleep and he was amongst a lot of
Oh,
weird things,
even before.
which looked rather bad, shall we say?
Oh.
These were mines.
Mine?
He's been working on those as well.
Oh.
So,
Do we know a type of mine?
no, just that they are mines. It's
Oh.
the exterior of it. So, Virgil, you are ahead of everybody else, and you walk in, and your foot hits something. And
I hope it's the floor.
he hits the floor, and then it hits something else. It is a dead body.
Oh, mate. Oh.
This is what happens when you keep randomly shooting at stuff.
I'll tell you what, mate. I can cook it up if you want.
I just make sure it's dead.
Roll me. I'm not kidding this time. Let's call it a lasers, please.
5.
Flipping heck.
Missed the dead body.
You miss.
Oh my god.
You miss, but it hits a wall, and there's a little shudder, and you hear a noise. You all hear a noise, and you all begin to realise there are lots of dead bodies around here. All of you make me a feelings roll, please.
Do we not get to make the noise that we hear?
Okay, 4.
No, it's quiet.
Got a 1.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
And I got 4.
So, Virgil, I believe, is the only one who passed. Did you? You got
Oh.
1. You got. Yeah.
Mm.
So Virgil's the only one who passes, and maybe that is fair because he's in front. There is a sort of a strange noise, I'm clearing my throat. No.
Barry's
Have
not
you eaten one of his
asshole.
burgers?
Is that your fucking oven going off?
Gas leak.
Virgil looks up and sees something. It's a weird looking, sort of grey, sort of squid-like creature.
Eddie?
It's got tendrils, it's got quite a long mouth and sharp teeth, and it's hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, I need to cook
And it's
this,
looking
mate.
down at you.
Great barbecue. Perfect.
That's fun.
Tongs.
Now, you
Calamari.
two haven't seen this yet, but you continue to walk in. And I want you both, you two, to make me a feelings roll again, please.
A 4.
I said, guys, you should come through and look at this. Now back up.
5.
Okay, you both pass. Brilliant. So, as Virgil's looking up, the two of you look to the sides and you notice there's some cargo boxes. And there's some notes and some things on there. Dangerous livestock.
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 Oh,
And it says on the side the name. And you all recognise this name. This is the Flotsam. Now these you know to be quite tough creatures. They're angry, and they can quite easily kill.
Have we met them before?
You have not.
Oh, why would we know them then?
Reputation.
Reputation.
Of course, mate.
They also grill incredibly well.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Go well enough
Cook
for
off,
to
man.
drink.
Cook off.
Your eyes then scan over to a larger box which says Flotsam Mother. And the mothers of Flotsam are known to be particularly vicious. All these cargo boxes are open, and there are lots of them. So you presume they are all out and on the ship. This would explain the lack of people. This would explain the dead bodies. Back over to you, Virgil.
I'm shooting this.
Yeah?
Automatic.
Alright. Yep. That is fine. It's automatic. Let's call it a lasers.
Cool.
Let's drop it on the floor.
What's it say?
Roll the 1.
Yeah! Do you want to roll it again, or should we just go with that?
I'm going with fucking.
Go with that. I'm cool with that. You roll a 1. For the camera.
For the camera.
You roll a 1. I'm absolutely cool with that. You shoot it. Brilliant. It lands straight on your head,
Okay.
but it is dead. That is fine.
Just goop. Oh!
Yeah.
I'd go clean that if I were you if you want to have it for later.
Yeah.
I'm going to start cooking it up.
Yeah? You going to grab it with the tongs, or are you just going
Throw it
to
at him.
throw it in there? Yeah. Straight into the grill.
I'll cook it
Yeah.
up, mate.
5.
No, I won't make you. That's just going straight in the grill.
Yeah, okay.
Brilliant.
Perfect, mate.
That means it's medium rare.
Well done at 5, surely.
Yeah.
All three of you are now looking at the boxes, but you're hearing more of these growls and these weird noises.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, all three of you make me a feelings roll.
6.
Mm-hmm.
6.
Well,
Come on.
clearly.
Oh, you've let us down.
I'm not the devil.
Boo. So, Barry, Barry and Virgil, you both notice who these boxes are going to. These are going to the lily flower family. These are the people.
Then, mate.
You,
that's true.
yeah, you haven't heard of these,
No.
and that's fine.
I have.
But once again, you come across their name.
Mm.
How strange, how ominous. And at this moment, the skittering and the clawing and the roaring gets closer and closer, and you realise that what it is is they're all on the ceiling. There's around 10, and they start to drop to the floor. Roll for initiative.
Cool. Heal. 5.
That's useful. 3.
I usually roll really bad
5.
initiative.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you're 2 5s.
Virgil and Jeffrey, you rolled the same. So who's going first out of you two?
I mean, you're in front, so I guess you're getting hit first. So you should probably go first.
I'll just keep shooting. If I start
Count,
taking the
count,
gun,
count,
I'm just
count.
going to keep the semi-automatic going.
Brilliant. Well, you are going first, so go for it.
Alright, so...
Let's make that a. Ooh, I mean, how are you shooting this? Is this like you're? I mean, you're technically a soldier, so you do. Get
Well, yeah,
two-
it would be
shots
not
or
as
something.
emotional. I would...
Not emotional.
No.
Okay, you get 2 rolls.
It's
for
only
this,
when it
so-
comes to him, maybe.
Yeah. Let's make this a lasers, please.
Oh, fuck.
You get 2 because you're a soldier.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, damn. Okay.
4 and a 5.
He
So
was
let's
still too close to you.
yeah.
I'll probably see it without...
So let's say it's the closest one to you. You try to shoot at it, and unfortunately, it missed.
Are these things quite fast? Damage.
Fairly fast, yeah.
It's just dodge them.
Yes, exactly, yeah. We come to Jeffrey next.
Now, I've picked up many things in my travels, and not one of them, I believe, was a weapon ever.
Mm-hmm.
So, as I look around, are there any like weapons around?
Mike, do you want
I mean, there's some spatulas. Yeah, I think so. There's
Any that the dead people have dropped?
Yeah, I think so. These people were probably trying to defend themselves. You've got some laser pistols around.
Okay.
Things like that.
I will run and grab a laser pistol and open fire.
Okay. You run over and you pick up a laser pistol, and you're taking shot.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Let's call that a lasers roll, please.
Okay. 6.
Oh, okay. Right. These things are fast and they are slippery.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I'm
missed.
afraid.
I'm getting Dead Space vibes over here, man.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, not again!
Yeah. Yeah. It was
I
kind
think
of.
you're a bad influence on me.
Yeah, it just dodges, unfortunately, as you take the shot. Okay, next we have a couple of the flotsam. So let's say it's the 2 that you guys have been aiming at. So we'll have 1 go for Virgil, 1 go for Jeffrey. That is a no. And yes, Jeffrey, I'm afraid you do take a hit. Essentially, it jumps up at you and it takes a chomp on your shoulder, and you just manage to throw it off. But
That's rather uncouth.
but there's some
You can't be
sparks,
having that now.
some sparks and things coming out of that shoulder.
There's ice box coming out my shoulder.
That's probably true.
Very damaged.
Okay. Yes, the other one misses. It comes for you, Virgil. You just move out of the way. It just jumps and hits a wall.
Commander, roll out of the way.
Yeah. Barry, we come to you.
Alright, mate.
All right.
Yeah. Guys, I'm a bit confused. Are these bad guys?
Just consider it burgers before they've been killed. So you might want to join in, and then you've got a great supply of calamari.
Are you saying, mate, I should kill them, or cook
I mean,
something for
you
them?
could cook them right now, and that would probably make a difference.
Can we stop talking about cooking, please?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite getting what you're saying here. You need to be more direct with me.
Shut up, sessioning!
Sort of gathering that you want me to kill them.
Why are you still talking?
Just
Alright, mate.
cook up a few of them. Grab some, put them on the barbie.
Alright, mate. Okay, I'm gonna just do a sweeping action and grab as many as I can.
Amazing.
And straight on the barbecue if that's possible.
Feelings roll, please.
5.
Okay, you pass. Just roll me a dice.
2.
You pick up 2 of the 3
Seems
that
appropriate.
are on the ground. And
I want the ones that are running around.
yeah, that's what I mean.
All right.
Yeah. And you scoop them and put them straight into the grill, and they start jumping around. Full gas?
heat. Full heat.
Okay.
Alright, mate.
You like your char grill?
Yeah. And they start jumping around inside you, but they can't escape.
Of course not, mate. Sealed. Yeah.
Tasty. And of course, you already have one in there as well. So.
That one's already dead, though.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
True.
So 2 live ones
Yes.
and 1 dead one.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
Perfect.
Okay.
Did I do well, Vernon? Virgil? I didn't mean to do that, actually. I don't know what that means.
I've already run to the other side of the room going, ah!
Jeffrey?
Oh, you've done really well. I've got one here for you in a minute.
Oh, great, mate.
Okay.
He's rather
Do you want to pass it out?
excited. I'd like to, but I probably have to wait my turn.
Fine.
There is the one that is sort of like on your shoulder now, looks out to see who else it can go for. I'm going to roll. It goes for Virgil.
Oh, shit.
Nom, 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 nom.
It says I'm running away from him again, like, Jesus. Just, oh, fuck, eat him. And just start shooting, and then I go past you and just go, ah!
It notices the
Panic.
the panic in your
Smells
eyes,
like
but also the horrible slime from the last monster. And it just jumps onto your
Trying to mate
face.
with my face, isn't it?
Pheromones.
Yeah.
It sort of jumps onto your face and just starts trying to lick the horrible slime off.
Ah!
Yeah. You won't
Probably
take
less graphic.
you won't take any damage, but you probably don't want it to remain there.
No.
Put it that way.
No.
And you are currently blinded whilst it is there.
Okay.
Um,
You like being blinded, don't you?
I think
Alright,
mate.
Where is that asshole? Like,
we're about to come to the top of the round in a moment, but what you notice is a couple more of these things are skittering in. You have 3 more dropping from the ceiling.
well, I don't see anything.
No, you don't see anything, no.
How many have we got all together then?
So currently 4 in the room,
2 in my belly.
plus 2 in your belly.
Probably
And
dead now.
Virgil, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot this thing off my face.
You're going to shoot it off of your face.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
What
very-
happens if you roll badly?
We'll see,
I
won't we?
will.
We'll see,
I will
won't we?
let you decide that. Let's
Okay.
do a. Well, it's a feelings roll because you're trying to get it. You know, you're scared. You're trying to get it away. Let's call it a feelings roll, please.
Lazy feelings.
Oh, mate.
Amazing. Tell me how it's done. You killed it.
Okay. I go rip it off my face, blast it, and just like hit your friend and chuck it out. The other one says to intimidate.
Amazing. And they all sort of skitter around and realise, oh my god, you know. This enrages them more.
Oh, great! Love that. Of course.
But they do eat the horrible slime that's coming out of it.
I'm just like, oh yeah. You nasty.
They are maybe very hungry. Let's put it that way. We come to Jeffrey.
Was this whole ship screwing that enough?
Okay, so
Yeah.
just situation check. There's three new ones and none of the old ones left.
Yes.
Okay, and they're coming in.
Oh, can I ask my question?
Of course.
Where's the mother?
Oh. Do I
She's
want to tell
behind
you
me,
this?
she-
Do I want to tell you this? No, I won't tell you, but I will tell you she's not involved in this fight.
Oh, she's elsewhere. Okay.
She's on the ship. I can promise you that. But she will not.
No, she didn't go off to the shop, did she?
She didn't. No, I know most mothers do. But,
She just went out and came back and went, oh my god!
yeah.
My babies!
I should have hired a babysitter. They've just gone eating the whole crew.
Here she walks in and it's just us having a barbecue. I'm like,
Oh, I wish I could make that happen. Jeffrey, we come on to you.
now, I'd like to try something a bit jazzy.
Okay.
I want to watch where these little squid people are running.
Mm-hmm.
And as they run past one of these container boxes, I'd like to shoot it and try and scatter bits of broken wood and splinters and stuff into them to try and slow them down and make them an easier target for everyone.
Okay. Yeah, make me... I mean, you've thought about this as a plan. Let's call it a lasers, and it's going to be 2 because it's a plan.
Okay. Should we do a simultaneous roll?
Oh, yeah.
Because we can do a
See how
simultaneous
this
roll.
works. In the new tower.
In the new tower. Hang on. Where's my other d6? There it is.
Bear with us.
2 and a 6.
That is a pass. Brilliant.
B.
I tell you what. Do us another roll.
Just one roll? Oh. I'll roll this one. 3.
Okay. Excellent. All 3. I'm really pleased it's not more than 3. Both of you have done very well. All 3 head towards the near to these boxes. You hit a box. Perfect. All 3 of them get splinters in them, and you can see them all injured. One's dead.
Oh! Hey, Virgil! Did you see that? That's how it's done. Keep doing it!
So you have 2 more left. Barry, it's you next.
Oh, mate.
All right.
Well, I've got 2 cooking in me already, which aren't quite done yet, so I'm going to get out my surfboard. And a surfboard's got like little fins on the bottom. Going to use it like a cricket bat and, hit for 6.
I mean, you are Australian, so this makes sense.
Exactly, mate. Surely that's a double roll.
You are stereotyped, so...
Do you know what's
double roll.
What's annoying is you are a surfer and you're using your surfboard.
Okay.
So
I'm
cooking
as well.
I actually agree.
For the folks.
I think I agree
That
that I'm going to
question,
let
right?
you have a double roll. This will be a... I think this is a lasers.
Oh, dear.
Okay, that's a miss. 4.
And 5.
That is 2 misses, I'm afraid.
Oh, I meant to do that.
Yeah.
Just,
So-
It's cooling down the atmosphere, right?
yeah.
So
fanning.
the fin scrapes along the bottom and snaps, I'm afraid. You're probably going to have to get that repaired. But yes, it does not cause any damage to the 2 remaining
I
flotsam.
just start crying.
You
devastating.
hear a roar from the 2 remaining on the floor, and you begin to see a lot more of these things coming towards you on the ceiling. All of you, just make me a quick feelings roll for me.
1.
Lazy feelings.
6.
Okay. Do you want your question now or in a minute?
I might save it.
Okay. The 2 of you notice this is too much. You cannot defeat these things. You've done incredibly well, but there are 15, 20, 25 on their way. Probably more in the darkness.
If this is happening, and if we're coming out of initiative,
Go on. I'll listen
I'm
to
just
you.
gonna whip back my jacket, and you can see a bandolier of grenades,
Yes, brilliant. Okay.
and I just unclip it and go, run!
Okay.
And I'll unpin 1 grenade, and then I'll throw the whole belt
Okay.
into the mass of them.
Okay.
Wow.
All of you, just make me another feelings roll, please. Okay, good.
3.
Okay.
1.
Okay. You notice.
Really? Me notice something?
Yeah, you notice something.
Jeez,
I know.
mate.
I know.
Must be something food related.
Us.
The Annabelle behind you, where you would normally be running, is no longer there.
Oh,
And it is
mate.
there is an incredibly good reason for that, which we'll find out in a moment. But it leaves you with the only choice.
Not the buggies!
It leaves you with the only choice of needing to go further into the ship.
Mate.
You might want to relate this to your
Guys, the buggies. The buggies have gone.
No, that doesn't happen.
We need to save the buggies, guys.
Oh my god.
Virgil.
I know I shouldn't have trusted
I don't
that
give a
bloody
shit
doctor.
about the buggies.
Oh, mate, come on. I'm going to go up to the window.
Mind you, I'm going to start running in because that grenade belt's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Has it gone off yet?
It hasn't gone off yet. No.
No, I've thrown
This
it.
is in an instant. Do I make you roll? Do you know, I'm not going to make you roll on this occasion, but you will probably have to roll for any more grenades.
I mean, they're all gone now.
Oh, it was the whole
the
thing.
whole bandolier.
Thing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
because
right,
there's so many of them.
I'm with
I
you.
want to.
I love it. I love it. Okay. I mean, are all of you running? You probably should.
We don't know about anything.
You've heard him
I'm-
say, "Run! I've got a grenade."
I'm running to the window and looking where the ship's gone.
It is still floating outside.
Floating outside,
Yeah.
just randomly floating.
Just it is away from the ship, but it is still there.
I'm gonna go and try and summon to.
I'm already running.
Mate! Mate!
You can see Hog in the window just looking at you. It doesn't look like it's trying to get away. Let's put it that way.
Alright, that makes me feel slightly better that they're not, going to get too far away from here. That would have reduced my happiness.
Yeah. We don't want that.
No.
That would be the apocalypse.
Okay.
I guess we better go then.
I agree.
Alright, if you two are going there, probably go.
Okay.
I'll follow you.
Okay. So, as I say, you're going to have to head into the ship a little more. Do you know what? I'll say this is just going to happen. As the last of you get in, you hit the hatch door. The door to the cargo bay closes, and you're in a new area. And then you hear something's exploded, and it's done the job. All these things are probably dead, although you can't see into the room to confirm that, but it was a
Probably there's a big hole outside the ship now.
Probably.
Now, I'd just like to ask, how important is breathing to you? Because I suspect there's about to be no air. On a scale of like 1 to 10.
Of like how much I'm shitting myself.
That too.
10. 10.
Ah,
You need to calm down, mate. God, just
all these
relax.
emotions.
You
Come on,
notice there is no loss of air. Everything seems fine.
Oh, it's handy,
He's a
isn't it?
lucky boy.
Vacuum seal.
Okay, guys. So you have managed to escape from the cargo bay. The bomb has, or the grenades have gone off, and you believe that everything in there is now dead. First of all, you realise where you have come into. This would have been an escape pod area. You notice there is an area off to the right, a door which is closed, but you can see through it. There is a sort of a plexiglass style door where you could see straight out into space. It's closed off, though you can't actually, it won't be sucking any oxygen out for you.
not yet.
You're okay.
Much appreciated.
Dr. Walker comes over
Howdy.
the intercom of the ship, interestingly.
I was like, how the fuck did he get on?
Yeah.
And
Through the glasses.
he's
Wait.
he's also in the yeah, you get a message.
Hang on. Is the Hulk driving the ship?
Can you ask him if the beach buggies are okay? I get an update.
Oh, God.
SOS.
He says they're fact.
Oh, mate.
And he comes over the intercom of the ship as well, and he says, "Sorry, they're completely fucked, I'm afraid. But
You are pathetic, mate.
they're not. Of course, they're not. I'm joshing with you, Josh. They are absolutely fine. Gosh, I mean, come on.
You trying to make me reduce my happiness here?
Never. God, absolutely not. Right, so, gentlemen, I'm sure you noticed I had to undock the ship, and I'm very, very sorry about that. But those strange creatures, I saw them, and they were trying to get into the ship, and I thought, nightmare situation, we don't want that. So, undock the ship. I'm very close by, don't you worry about it. But, obviously, you're currently trapped. Now,
Not really, mate. I can spacewalk, See, easy.
Some of us can.
Oh, we don't need you, do we, really?
I mean, technically only one of us is trapped, to be fair.
you make an annoyingly good point. Now,
Do you want to just go out through the window there?
Oh, yeah, let's go, mate. Shoot the window for us, mate.
You've got the best gun. You know, sacrifice yourself and all.
You know what I do? Is there like an emergency thing that it'll permanently shut this door?
No.
You're locked in here with me.
You're locked in here with us for now until we break that window.
Shit.
Now, Dr. Walker's actually interested in what you've said. He said, "Oh, well, you know what? Actually, you might be onto something. Now, I actually have some things that might help you. You may have seen them earlier, some mines. Obviously, we don't want this ship going anywhere. We need to get rid of it. So, if you can get back over to the Annabelle, I can give you these mines and you can place them around the ship. But of course, you know, you need to get back over here. And one of you, for some weird reason, can't breathe in space. So, we have a minor problem. Virgil.
Get it. Maya. Okay.
Mate, why do the mines need to be inside? Can't you just drop them on top? Who's the clever one round here?
Now, these are specialist mines.
Internal mines?
These are specialist mines, I'm afraid, gentlemen. And I'm sorry to say, they just do not work on the hull of the ship. I believe it's still shielded from what I can see as well. Anyway, it wouldn't work anyway, but that will just nullify everything.
Yeah, you talk sense.
Internal mines will deal with everything. I'd be very happy.
How many times have you done this before, mate?
It is a work in progress and very much a prototype.
Really?
I mean,
You're a
it's
weapons dealer?
I have created weapons before, but I'm not a dealer. I'm not a dealer, no.
Mate, I'm just questioning your abilities. I'm not really worried about the spaceship, I'm more worried about the beach buggies.
Why don't you come on over and see the buggies for yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Virgil, I just want you to make me a feelings roll, please.
Am I gonna feel the air leave my lungs in a minute?
Feelings for something.
6!
Oh, well, brilliant. All right.
That
There
good.
is a working spacesuit.
It's the one to attach, Lee.
Just the one suit, actually. That has enough oxygen in it to allow you to, as Dr. Walker says, spacewalk. Anyone?
It's more of a flight, really, mate.
What I'm gonna do is I will take the suit. Virgil will take the suit, but he's gonna stay. It's just a precaution in case someone fucking depressurizes things in here. So I'm gonna have it on me, but I'm gonna stay on this ship
Okay.
because I want to go exploring,
Ooh.
looking for loot. I'm a looter.
Interesting. Okay.
It's the only reason Virgil puts up with any of us. he wants to find loot.
Okay, Virgil. If you're staying on the ship, obviously you
Yeah,
want to.
but I'll get into the suit.
Yes. Good.
I'm
good.
really living my Dead Space dream right now.
Yeah.
I am actually envisioning this. Yeah.
Great. Yes, obviously you might not want to be in the escape area because what I'm going to
I
do
don't want to be in the escape area. Maybe later I will.
is, maybe later, but not right now.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try and line up the ship as best as I can do with the bay, and my hope is a quick shot across or jump across will get you from one ship to the other. It's the best I can do. Obviously, I don't want to dock again in case these creatures get aboard.
Mate, just let me. I'll come over. You just stay where you are. I've got this.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great.
You remember, I'm gonna surf it over.
You broke it though.
No, it still works.
Alright.
Yeah. Come on.
Well, okay.
Bloody hell, mate.
I mean, why do I care about your safety? Go for it.
Jeffrey, are you also going over as well?
Come on, mate. Yeah, come
Alright,
on.
I'll do you know where I was going? I was going Nan. I was like, no, that's alright. Yeah, sure, I'll join you.
Alright, mate. Do you want me to house you? Do you want to come to the circle with me, or just separate?
Oh, yeah, sure, I'll surf with you. Why not? I
You
love
can
the
go on the
trip.
shoulders, mate. Throwback to something.
Throwback to something. It's never me on your shoulders and the other thing, but do you know what? You were on the shoulders now. I'm on the shoulders. It seems Appropriate in some form.
Okay.
Not silly at all.
No?
Not silly at all. In space. No, behave yourself.
Will the surfboard help or hinder? That's the
Well,
question.
definitely help, mate.
Will two stacked androids on top of each other help or hinder? On top of the surfboard.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, 2 rolls, mate.
Before we jump ship, quite literally, would there happen to be any, say, fire extinguishing equipment around?
Oh, you gonna wally this shit?
Hell yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wally.
I think that should be a roll.
One of my
Let's
favourite
make it
movies.
a lasers roll, please.
I love that little guy.
That is a 6.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Nope.
You find one, but it's one of the water ones.
That'll work. I'll take it.
Okay. Alright.
That's how physics works.
You don't know this, but it's half empty. So.
Still works.
Okay.
Nobody needs to work once.
Well, twice. It's a round trip.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Dr. Walker begins to line up the ship as best as he can.
Just stay where you are, mate. Don't need to line it up. I'll do all the work. Just stay where you are.
I'm still going to line it up, just in case.
No, what are you lining it up with, mate? Just leave it where it is, mate. No,
Virgil.
you're reducing my happiness. And, I don't like this, okay, mate. But you're doing my baggies, so we're fine.
Virgil, you should probably move to somewhere else in the ship, unless you want to try and hold on.
Sidestep it into the next kind of cabin thing, I guess. Seal it over and turn the thing over.
You don't want to come with us? Oh, he's a bit...
On the
No,
side
you
of
can
the
hear us. Mate!
You head into the mess hall.
Is it a mess?
It is a mess.
Hey.
Icker everywhere.
It's a little bit icky in there, and again fairly dark. There's just the red emergency lighting as it is around the rest of the ship. I'll come back to you in a moment, Virgil. But yes, you're going to continue to look scared.
You should be scared.
Well, actually, you know what? Like, oh, myself.
Yeah.
So-
What's the music on?
I do that. What is it? Star-Lord thing.
That's
where it's the-
exactly what I was going to say.
Brilliant.
You can rest easy now.
So, just so I confirm what's about to happen,
Yeah. What's
Jeffrey,
happening?
you are on the back or in the
On the shoulders.
on the shoulders of giants known as Barry.
Mm-hmm.
So Barry, you're going to be largely in control of what happens here.
Control is an interesting concept.
You're going to be largely the person rolling for what happens here.
But I've got the surfboard ready, because that'll give me 2 rolls, probably.
Will it?
Oh yeah, mate, it's surfing. What are you on about? Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. It's always surfing. You don't need water for it.
I mean, he's got water.
Yes,
What
I
are you
do.
talking about?
Just spray the water.
So,
So I'm gonna
if you're
push
ready,
off. Oh no, I need to break the window first.
you don't have to break the window. There is a button that you can push.
I'm gonna smash the window.
Sure.
Unnecessary violence.
Gongs!
Okay. Make me a feelings roll, please. There's a button. I'm
He
afraid
doesn't
it
see
will
the
not
button.
smash. It is.
Would you like some help with
Yes,
that?
please, mate.
It's
Come on.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, sorry, mate. You know, a bit confusing.
Press the button. You press the button.
Shoot the window.
Make me a feelings roll, please.
Oh no. I'm so glad I left.
6.
Okay. Dr. Walker has lined himself up as best he can do. You're on the shoulders of giants. And Barry is ready. The glass shatters. And you are sucked very quickly out of the ship.
I'm holding all now. I'm ready to push off.
Okay. And you push off as well, so you're going extra quick.
I'm aiming. Not going quick. I'm aiming myself.
Okay.
Towards,
Okay.
My baggies.
Virgil, you look out the window and you see two very strange androids, one on top of the other, flying towards the Annabelle.
Shit my head.
I put it in my hair.
Just walk off. Barry, make me. Make me just one feelings roll, please.
Surely did 2, no.
No, just the one.
No? Alright.
Actually.
It's a 4. Okay, you are heading towards the ship. Let me just make a roll for the Annabelle. The Annabelle begins to move slightly. Dr. Walker maybe
Dr.
isn't the
Walker.
best pilot.
Well, I will now use my half-empty fire extinguisher,
Okay.
and I'll point it in the opposite direction to the ship and just give it a little,
Okay.
which will just give us a little push.
That sounds like a fair idea. Let's call that a lasers roll for Jeffrey, please. 4. Laser feelings for Jeffrey.
Whoa, that's handy.
The push is perfect. You run out of
I'd expect nothing less.
water from the extinguisher at the exact moment that you were pushed back into
So-
the correct position.
A lot of pushing.
It's a lot of pushing.
He's spinning now, aren't we?
There is no up here. Everywhere is up, and I'm showing you that.
It's cooking well!
It's definitely
Oh yeah, it's still in there. Don't worry.
yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah,
great.
I heard you wanted a rotisserie section.
Yeah, it's rumbling around inside. Yeah. Yeah. I will confirm that they are all dead now. Even if they weren't before, they are now.
Well cooked.
Yeah.
Well, most at this stage.
Yeah.
And
It's the
you,
smoked process.
you come into one of the bays of the Annabelle. Door closes behind you, oxygenates, and opens up. And there is Dr. Walker.
Dr. Walker, you want some meat? Want some meat, mate? I found it on the ship. I think it'll be really nice.
Yeah, flops of meat. That's very expensive. Yes, of course. Yeah, if that's what it is, then I might actually have some of that because I'm sure that would cook quite well.
It's already cooked, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's a little burn. It's not up to my usual standard,
It's a
but
little burn. Yes. I know about your standards. Yes,
high.
but I will actually take one because these are quite.
You should have it now, mate. It'll go cold very
Absolutely,
soon.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's been out in the atmosphere.
He
So.
holds it in his hand because he needs to say things first.
Can you say it was chewing?
So, I have been working on something.
You're doing great.
As I say, mines, gentlemen. I've got 3, obviously 1 each. Obviously, I mean, come on. So, I suggest placing them. I've got the schematics here. I suggest placing those mines 3 separate places around the ship. Looks like the engineering bay is down at the bottom of the ship. Perfect place for it, for one of these mines. The cockpit, obviously, at the front. I would normally say go to the cargo bay, but there's not much of it left. So maybe the mess hall, something like that, would be a good place for a 3rd one. And yes, I think that would be enough to get rid of this ship.
If you want to do it, mate. Or you can drop you off there if you want.
Not really, sir. No. But
You're busy.
You are.
Busy.
I am very busy.
Yeah.
There's a lot I'm doing here.
Oh, I'm sure, mate.
I will obviously, I will provide help where I can do over the intercoms. But I'm not really the adventurer type. I've got to say. However, I do have something for you. You asked me to work, sir,
Oh, mate, go
on
on.
this buggy.
Yeah,
I've made a couple of modifications,
amazing.
and I've got to say, Barry, that I'm pretty proud of this.
Oh, man, I can't
Because-
wait. Can we have a grand reveal?
Just going to roll. No way. It's really good. I
What
was
have you done,
basically
mate?
doing a roll to decide out of 6 how good it is, and I hit a 5. So it's not perfect, but it's really good.
Mate, what have you done to it?
There are jets attached to the bottom, so it now hovers, and there are jets attached to each side. It's essentially like a hover. It will hover off the ground.
A hover car?
A hover buggy.
A hoverboard?
technically. A hoverboard, basically.
Alright, okay, mate.
And it is not slow. It will move much faster than you would be able to move on foot.
I'm just sort of bringing up, you know, this is for my daughter.
Yes.
Is it going to be safe for her? You know, I'm a very protective father.
Again, I rolled to see how good the quality would be, from basically 1 being crap, 6 being amazing. I've rolled a 6. It is perfectly safe. The crumple zones are in a perfect area.
€5 end cap.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Great, good.
Gosh, I mean, come
Yeah.
on. I don't even know why you asked these questions. This is the first thing I think of, is, you know, the safety rating.
You have yourself high standards, I see.
Very high standards, I mean, come on, but honestly.
Some of them are high.
seriously.
Right, mate.
Oh, anyway, right.
So 2 of them, or just 1?
Just the one. I gave the other one to Virgil earlier. I'm not sure if he's finished with it, but obviously, I suppose when he's back on the ship, you can have that.
Oh, I'm just going to take it now, I think. I'll tell you what, Jeffrey, do you want one Virgil was working on?
What, the hoverboard?
No,
What?
No.
No,
You will.
no.
You will.
mate, come on. The one he was working on. You know, the 2 baggies, mate. The baggie that wasn't really worked on because a bit shit.
Well, sure. If it's
Jeff, make me a feelings roll. See if you can find it.
okay. 6.
Okay. You find it at a workbench. It's not a hoverboard. But yeah, it looks like he's been working away on it. It's not really obvious what exactly he's done with it.
Can I just very quickly, gather a rocket or something and just shove it on the back?
Just with a bit of big rope.
Some tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Make me a lasers roll, please. Oh my gosh!
Hey.
Just realised you've still got your question if you want to use it or
Am
something.
I going to die on this?
It's highly possible.
Excellent, I'll take it.
Dr. Walker, can I ask you one last thing?
So just before we do that, you find a rocket. Dr. Walker lends it to you. He says, "Now, and of course, a rocket. I mean, probably nothing as powerful as what I've used already, but I do have a few things hanging around. So yes, of course. And are you just going to get for it?"
Yes, well, first I'm going to say, you do remember I'm not Nan.
Yes, Nan. Of course, I remember.
We may have to do something about that.
He's not buying it because he from earlier.
Mhm.
He does not believe that's possible.
He's
As-
wrong.
As he said earlier, he believes there is no way for more than one consciousness to be in the N4N robot. You had a question?
More a question, mate. Just, would you mind signing the buggies, just for when I hand them over, to the maker?
I always
So
sign
it's
my
just
work.
got someone's blame.
I always sign my work. Someone to blame you. It's silly. It's perfectly safe.
How's the burger?
I mean, it's got,
Best burger ever?
got a strange taste, but it's actually okay. Surprisingly, I suspect you've not done much to it since.
Not
you
much
got it.
seasoning, no.
No,
didn't have much time, mate.
Yeah, so I did notice
Bit of
that.
pressure on that one.
Yes. I was a pressure cooker.
You're stupid, mate. Unless you've got one.
So, he absolutely signs it, of course. Hugs and kisses, all that stuff. Yes, he signs it. So, you have the mines. I suppose you have a few different ways to get across back to the ship. And one of those ways is the onboard computer tells you, bing bong, the Sheila, the barge, is now ready for use.
Oh, this bloody hell, mate. This is a ruddy decision, isn't it, mate?
I
I
mean-
mean, come on. I've got a buggy or Sheila. I mean, I'm gonna have to roll for that.
I was about to say,
What do you wanna do,
that's
uh,
not much of a choice, surely we should serve. But then you pointed out the name, and it kind of seems apt.
Should we say odds, Sheila, evens, the buggy?
Old Sheila, okay. It's Sheila. Oh, come on, Sheila. Let's go, mate. Perfect. I'm going to take the buggy.
I'll take mine
with
as well,
you,
just in
Sheila.
case.
Yeah,
You never
buggy's
know.
coming with you.
You never know when he might need to escape in a straight line.
Cool. Yeah, great. Virgil, we're going to come back to you. So, you're in the mess hall. You say you're looking for things. What are you looking for, sir?
Just anything of interest.
Anything of interest? Okay. There are some lockers in a corner. There is, obviously it's a mess hall, so there's food everywhere.
Probably
There's
don't want that.
sort of coffee
It's
machines.
probably something like Barry's cooking.
Almost certainly. There are food replicators. Any of that sound of interest?
I'll investigate the lockers.
Okie dokie. Let's say there's 3 separate lockers. Okay, you approach the lockers. Make me a feelings roll, please.
4.
Oh, okay, that is a pass. You open the lockers, and because you passed, there is no alien inside.
I was waiting for
Yeah.
that. I played that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you know the jump scare.
I know the jump scares.
What do you find inside?
War grenades.
Do you know what? You find some additional medical kits. You find a plasma cutter, which is used to open locked doors. And you find 1,000 credits.
In the bag!
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, I am the party treasurer. I've got your cut as well.
Yeah. You don't have any happiness though, do you, mate?
I do at the moment.
Turns out you can find happiness in a locker.
Yeah.
Don't last, mate.
That 1,000 credits essentially allows you an extra item whenever you wish to decide to use it in one of your next adventures.
Extra items.
Oh yeah.
Give me that sweet
You need to buy a new ceiling first.
Hey, everybody's dead. Who's gonna sue me?
I was going to make you roll for that, but
I got it.
seeing as it was, because you're happy, I'll let you off.
I'm stealthiest.
Yeah. Okay.
Embracing my cowboy.
Sheila. Sheila the barge is on the way. You dock it.
Who's driving, mate?
Oh.
I mean, it can be automated if one of you want to drive.
Never drive manual.
No, you can't say that.
No. I don't know. Just probably automatic would work. I mean, I love computers.
As we're going, can I just turn and ask? Barry,
Yeah,
I've
mate.
been wondering about your daughter because I noticed you seem to have quite a. How shall we say it?
Sturdy.
Sturdy, if synthesized exterior. How do you have a daughter?
What do you mean, how do I have a daughter? She's my daughter.
How is that?
Oh, I was brought up, she was just there.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you just found her somewhere.
But she was
This is sounding increasingly like we should cut
That's
this
how
bit
I
out.
was. That's how I was programmed. Mate, can I just say I think you're overthinking it, and I've got a daughter.
Okay,
alright?
I'm willing
And
to accept
she
that.
means the universe to me. Okay,
I fully believe it. I can see the happiness she brings you.
so much, mate.
So much.
Yeah.
I was wondering, could you make me happy? Could you just help me with a little experiment?
Yeah, mate. Sure. I'm sure she'll be up for it, mate. She's very much like
No,
me.
no, I'm not talking about your daughter.
Oh,
I'm
well,
talking about you right now.
That's why I laughed.
Well, definitely not that.
That's why. All right, go on then, mate. What do you want?
Great. I'm going to take my probe that I made earlier and I'm going to ram it into Barry.
Holy
Mate, jeez.
I would like to point out to you, GM, I am both prepared and proficient.
You are. This is 3 lasers rolls.
It sure
Three.
is.
3.
Mate.
Oh, well, that's a 1.
This is showing.
That's a 4. And that's a 5.
Okay.
So,
Mate, that.
don't
That
worry, just
hurt,
wait
mate.
a second. And I'm
It didn't hurt. You're an
hijacking.
android.
I feel pain, mate. What are you on about?
You're about not to, don't worry about it. And I shut down Barry. And I'm just going to
Wait,
program it. That's that. When you come back online, it's right. Right. And firstly, I'm just going to program out that we've had a lovely chat about his daughter, so he doesn't remember this specifically. Also, I'm just going to lay in a little bit of light programming for now. Essentially, Barry, I want you to remember that I am the one who's supposed to be here. So that should any of my other residents show up, you're going to do your very best to get rid of them and bring me back.
Right, mate. How? I'm talking back, even though I'm
That's
down.
fine.
But how would I stop this from happening?
Well, the interesting thing is, we've discovered that this device now works, and you can hack into a robot. So, you're going to take this device from me, and if you need to use it, you're going to use it.
Oh,
But
mate.
only-
So I use it on you to bring
Yes.
Jeffrey back.
Exactly.
Oh, mate.
Okay, and then
Can I use it on another robot
No.
to make him into Jeffrey?
I don't know how you do that, because Jeffrey's not in anyone else. He's celibate. So you, Kyle?
All right then, mate. Okay, deal. Not that I really have a choice.
You definitely don't.
Oh,
Wow.
And then I will switch it off, put it away, and hand it over.
Is it? Great, wait. Mate, oh, great. Okay.
And you power back on?
He powers back on.
Mate! Mate, you're right. Oh, Jeffrey's here. Fantastic.
I got a present for you. It's not for your daughter, it's for you. Just to make you happy. I'm gonna hand it over.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, mate.
Seems you weren't technically on
Okay, yeah. Okay, great. I know what to do. I'm going to keep you as Jeffrey, mate.
That's
Don't
right.
worry about
The way things should be.
He attaches
Yeah.
the probe that you give him to his spatula.
I want to keep it safe. You know, these two things.
And you dock with the ship.
I'd like to pick where we go, I think.
Okay, so you are now on the SS Blink.
That's not picking where we're going, is it? You're picking.
Oh,
That's brilliant! That's absolutely
There's
brilliant.
a little bit of Julian here.
Oh shit, I programmed him wrong.
A bit of Julian.
That's my favourite bit so far. Well done.
So, mate, what do we see on this? You know, big
Well,
ship. Where can we?
you
go?
have returned to the escape pod area. It
Still
has
not picking here.
no, I know, but this is the only other place you can get to.
I beg to differ.
The place is now aerated again because you've actually sealed in the dock, so you won't be like flying out of any any vacuums or anything like
I'll
that.
just leave it open, mate. Airy.
It is shut.
You seem quite a controlling man.
So you have some choices here. Dr. Walker said to you that he needed these mines to go into a few specific places. One into the engineering bay, one into the mess hall, which is the very next room along, and one into the cockpit. So you said you wanted to decide who was going where, so go for it.
Well, Jeffrey, wherever you go, mate, I'm going to stay with you because, I need to make sure that you're okay. So I think it makes sense that I'm going to follow you.
Absolutely. Well, I'd say let's start at the cockpit and see what we can bring online in this ship.
Great. Should we both go on the buggies?
Oh, yes.
Great.
Okay.
I'm going to go on the Dr. Walker modified one.
I'm not going to make you roll for this, but I am going to look at Virgil and say, what do you want to happen?
Well, the thing is, so...
Serious, huh?
No, I can. But
He has technically planned.
Oh! Okay,
yeah.
well, it wasn't the intended target, to be honest. But I guess when you start the engine, you hear a click. And it explodes.
I'm going to first of all say that you are far enough away that you won't get hit by this.
Andy.
But I am going to...
Does it push me along a little bit?
Yeah, if anything. This is perfectly rated. I mean, you're fully shielded, let's be honest. Not quite that, actually. But you are, like, essentially, this doesn't get anywhere near you. Your buggy keeps you safe.
Helps me, mate.
I am going to ask you... or should I ask Virgil? No, I'm going to ask Virgil to roll to see the quality of
My work.
shall we make this a lasers? You have also planned this, so let's make it 2 lasers. Okay, let's pass.
One and laser feelings.
Laser feelings.
Oh.
It is an exceptional.
Very fucking good.
Jeffrey, mate! Mate, you okay?
The rocket that you have attached has unfortunately superheated the grenade underneath it.
Oh no.
And it is an exceptional blast. Your face comes clean off, and the mechanical parts underneath are now visible. You are still able to talk, but this is a lot of work that will need to be done to you at a later date. I will also say the blast smashes you very hard into the back of the escape pod area, and you hit your head incredibly hard.
I am going to...
What the hell happened?
Oh my god! I'm gonna rush over there. Who is this? Who's there, mate? Is it Jeffrey? Jeffrey?
Who the hell's Jeffrey?
Alrighty, hell, mate. Okay, mate, right. It's coming out.
What the hell?
I'm gonna run. Oh, no! Come back!
Can I just confirm this is Nan?
This is Nan.
And you're gonna try and stick him with her?
You thought you'd escaped the chaos.
Oh, but remember, I'm on the buggy.
You're definitely gonna catch
I didn't think this would pay off so quickly. I'm using the metal things where
Okay, I have an idea. Now, mate, if you didn't know,
Yes.
as a robot child, I surprisingly was brought up with a lot of cricket. So
That makes sense. I'm
makes
happy to
sense.
say that.
I know. So what
Bless
I'm
you.
going to do is I'm going to take this prong device and I'm going to bowl it at the man.
And it's going to bounce.
No, yeah, do a bounce. I'm gonna put a nice bit of spin on it.
Give it a googly.
Exactly, mate. You know, good old chain one.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, you know, I'm aiming for, you know, the slot.
The slot.
Slot.
Hashtag no context.
Yeah.
What we're aiming for, mate.
No, you just attack.
Yeah,
with it,
there is.
basically.
That's fine. That's fine. There is an area that you can slot it into. I agree. Well, I mean, you're being controlled here. I can't really give you a laser.
I'm not being controlled, mate.
No,
It's
absolutely
been real
not.
programmed.
No,
this
no,
is
I know.
how I am now.
It's going to have to be a feelings roll. It's a very good feelings roll as he bowls.
Can I try
it.
and dodge out of the way? Because I was paying attention to this crazy man.
That is true. But bear with me a second. He bowls it, and it does a full 360 through the air, hits the ground, and begins to spin the other way.
Ooh.
You are fully aware it's coming towards you. Am I going to allow you to dodge this? I will give you a chance to dodge this, but it's going to be a feelings, which
Okay.
means a 5 or a 6.
Okay.
Exceptional. It's a 6. That is exceptional.
What the hell?
What? What is this called? Mate, I'm first. Oh, I thought I was going to get the wickets.
The problem is the spin that you've put on it. It's now heading towards you.
What is it, a
It
boomerang?
bounced off the wall.
It hits the wall, bang, and it comes back towards you. Make me the feelings roll. Okay, that's 3. You dodge out of the way, and you catch it.
Oh,
Oh, I'm a cricket player.
ninja.
So, yeah.
Oh,
It makes sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he out now? Am I out?
How's that?
I just hear.
Let's come to.
What a review!
Let's come to Virgil for a moment. You've just heard some strange things going on next door. You do notice there is a sign above the door that confirms there is oxygen back in the escape pod area if you wish to go that way.
If I hear noises, I don't know if I would know what that is, if it was good or bad.
They are quite obviously the noises of mate and oh my bloody hell or whatever he said.
I mean, I'm still going to go the complete other way
Fair
for these
enough.
guys.
Fair enough.
So
Okay.
what's the room that would be next to me to keep just progressing?
The cockpit.
Yeah, I'll go in there.
Okay, all right. I'm going to pop back to these two for a moment then. Nan, what are you doing?
Trying to get the hell away!
Okay.
Mate, come back! Come back, mate. I need to get just a simple, switch. It's fine.
If I see him coming towards me, and we're in the like escape pod area,
Mm-hmm.
and it's sealed again, is it?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and open this seal. Oh no!
Okay. This is going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be a feelings roll again for you now.
Okay.
Right? No, go on. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
These are feelings.
Oh no!
Exceptional.
Goodbye!
Mate, I'm coming after you. I'm going to get you, mate. I'm programmed this way.
There's a little problem here.
Usually the chaos is in the first bit.
Changing the formula.
Now,
Fix it up, mate. Is this when you walk off?
I'm getting closer to it. So,
Still the mission.
you manage to just about squeeze open a tiny gap, and it means that the Sheila, the barge, disengages and is now just floating in the air. Also, both of you are about to go flying out of this thing. I'm actually going to make you do saving throws on
Okay.
this. I think, Nan, you're expecting it, so I'm going to make you lasers first of all.
It'd be funny if this is another 6. Oh!
Nan, you grab hold of something using your robotic strength. You manage to hold on. Barry, you do not know this is about to happen, so I'm going to make you feelings. Now, both of you,
Well, I am too.
let's say the hovercraft. Although, no, actually, I'm going to say slightly different for you, Barry. You are sucked outside momentarily, but the hovercraft stabilises you. Hovercraft.
I'm a buggy.
Hover buggy stabilises you.
Good programming. Yeah.
And you are just outside the ship.
Okay, mate. Okay.
I'm gonna try to close the door again. I can notice the
So hold
oxygen
on.
signs go
Are
off
you
again.
inside and I'm outside?
Yeah, I'm inside, presumably going.
Right, okay, mate.
Okay, I will make you roll for that in a moment, but I just want to see if you want to do anything as well, because maybe we'll have to contest some stuff here.
I am gonna go. I'm gonna try and race for the door.
Mm-hmm. So you're both going for the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get inside though. I'm not worried about, you know.
One of you, I'm going to say, has to win this.
Are you on the inside or the outside?
I think I'm on the inside,
On the
where
inside,
I've just
okay.
pushed the button and I'm now like.
Okay.
He's inside, you're outside.
Alright, okay, mate. Okay, this could be a pivotal
Yeah.
moment here.
Yeah.
I will say one of you has to win this, so I'm not going to make it a laser or a feelings roll. I'm just going to say whoever rolls highest.
Okay.
Oh, mate.
Should we want to go
Should we do it
same
at the same
time?
time?
Should we just go? Should we just go on the table?
Oh, yeah. Go for
Oh, is
it.
that out?
That's out.
Yeah, it's out. Should we can do it. We can do it. Shall I see if it all?
This would be weird. Do you want to just do it on the phone?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, mate.
Wow.
I could not.
Wow.
Wow.
Couldn't be closer. Couldn't be closer.
Mate, come back!
The door is shut. The way is shut.
Mate!
It is kept by those who are dead.
Doctor! Come and help me!
Dr. Walker is
Do I have
on.
an intercom to you?
Yes, all of you have intercoms to.
Great.
Yeah, the doctor is over.
Dr. Walker, I need some assistance, mate.
First of all, I'm just going to confirm you won the roll, therefore the door is shut.
I presumed that was going to
Yes,
happen.
just to confirm. Yes, sir, yes. Oh, gosh, Barry, bit busy here trying to sort things out with these mines, but yeah, go on, what was
It's
that?
alright, mate. I just need you to crash into the side of the ship. Just make a hole so I can get in. You know, super easy, mate.
Barely any inconvenience.
Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Look, these drastic measures. Come on. Get to it, mate.
The ship into the side of the other ship.
Yeah, mate.
I mean,
You're a doctor, man. Come on.
deal with it.
You deal with it.
Do you remember that nice, peaceful first half where it was all going to plan?
Doing really well.
It's built up chaos.
Okay, if this is a laser feelings, I'll allow this to happen. But if you just,
I rolled a 2 last time, though.
I know. If you, this is feelings wrong. If you get anything else, it could be slightly different. Go on.
Okay.
I'm so
Film
scared.
this, please.
I'll film it. Yeah. This is quite a big one. If
Yeah,
this is a 2, I'm going to be incredibly angry with everybody.
This would be
It'll all be taken out on you.
I'm surprised he's doing it.
Go for it.
My heart fluttered for a second there.
It did pop over from the 2.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. 2 5.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I won't be leaving. So, he says, I mean, I'm not going to crash the ship into another ship. I mean, we'll all be stuck here. It's insane.
I've got the baggie. What are you on about, mate?
Wait a minute. I do have Hog. I mean, he's strong enough. He could probably punch a hole in the side of this thing. Shields. Maybe we can bypass that. The back of the ship. the cargo area probably won't have shields anymore. It's been crashed in. It's been exploded. So,
Or, mate, I could just get the hover buggy and just ram into it. I mean, Rebecca, it would have to take the sacrifice of one buggy. But, you know.
Well,
This has to happen.
I think I'm just looking through the window going,
I don't think it would be strong enough. You could try it if you like, but I feel like you'll just be stranded in space.
Stranded?
Yeah.
I'm never stranded.
you're Australian.
What do you want to do? Obviously, he has no idea what's actually going on.
I could just shoot the window, couldn't I? But you know, this calls for measures that are dangerous.
Mhm.
I'm willing to take the risk for Rebecca. I'm gonna ram the window because and are you at the window, mate?
I think I'm about to run away from the window.
You're currently at the window.
I'm currently at the window.
So I'm actually going to pop back in a moment, but are you deciding to ram the window?
Like this.
Okay. What are you
jousting.
Yeah, I think as soon as I see him looking like he's about to run the window, I'm going to try and leg it out of the room and close whatever doors I can behind me just to put more distance.
Okay. First of all, let's let you make a roll. This is going to be a tough one, so let's call it a lasers roll. So unfortunately, you just slam straight into the hover buggy still works though, so you haven't lost it.
Very high quality.
Yeah, mate. Well,
You're-
he rolled a 6. didn't
You're
you?
running the hell away.
Yeah.
You'll be running into the mess hall. So make me a. There's probably feelings.
3.
Oh no. Okay. Right. You forget that the door is actually not open,
shit.
and you just slam into it. Yeah.
So there's just Virgil's just heard dong dong.
what the fuck? What
Talking-
tarnation is going outside?
Talking of Virgil, I have been neglecting you, so I'm going to come over to you for a moment. You have just heard really weird noises. You can see security footage in the cockpit of what the hell's going on. There seems to be a man holding a probe outside, who you know is Barry. There is another man smacking into a door, known as Jeffrey. What would you like to do? You do also have.
I'm just like, fucking
you
idiots.
have the opportunity to look around the cockpit as well.
Yeah, no, I look at that and just leave. Yeah, I'll leave
Yeah.
it to it. Anything of interest in the cockpit?
I mean, I wouldn't have created it if it was boring. There are a few things.
Okay.
You notice, first of all, there is the information regarding the engine.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, it tells you this thing is basically not powerful enough to move,
Okay.
therefore it is stranded.
It's lost power.
Absolutely. Sorry, I thought you were going to go for a moment there. Just lost power, that's it. The other thing you notice, it's also overheating as well. It is on the way to exploding. Indeed. You've got about 5 minutes.
Okay. And there was a third thing, right?
No, it's just the two. Sorry.
Oh, just the two.
Just the two.
Oh. Okay. I think that's enough to go on. I want to go into the final room now. The engine room, isn't it?
Engine room, which is
Yeah.
downstairs.
To see the state of the engine itself. I'm guessing the engine's there. It's the engine room right in front of the door.
It's yes, basically. I mean, you descend to the engine
Maybe
room.
see what's causing the.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. So I will do that.
Cool. Okay. Yes, you descend, and I like it. You descend, and you see why the engine might not be at full power, might not be working,
Okay.
because it has been gouged to hell by a very large, grey, tentacled creature. This is the Flotsam Mother, which also
So
has.
this is how I die.
Which also has, interestingly at the front, 2 pincers, sharp scythes for its front 2 legs. It sees you, and it begins to rise.
It's a nervous shoot. I'm like poop myself a little bit as well.
Would
Little
you?
shot.
I mean, you have 2 options. Do you want to try and fight it, or do you want to run?
I mean, if it's gonna explode anyway, I'm gonna try and go like, well, that's my cue to leave, and I'll attempt to get back to the escape room to realize the oxygen is now gone again, and start to fill up maybe again, but like,
Yeah.
because it was open and closed and open and
close. Yeah.
I'm just seeing why the oxygen levels like this.
Yeah. As you come back into the cockpit, you're seeing it going.
Is there like a little window thing as well I can see inside?
Yeah.
Like,
I'll get yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
Jeffrey! Help me! What's wrong with you? Jeffrey!
Mate, get him!
You can't be heard because you're outside.
All right, mate. Calm down,
In
mate.
space, no one can hear you say, "Mate."
Jeffrey! Open! Jeff! There's a real...
Let me out!
The mob's here! I need... Shit's gonna explode! Let me... Jeffrey! Oh my god! Jeffrey, let me in! How do you open it?
Okay, there is a button which will open it. I won't make you roll for that.
The button's on his side.
Yeah, the button is on your side. You do find it.
Let me out! No, let me back
Yeah.
in!
So what essentially happens? The door opens.
Yeah.
And you're running one way, you're running the other, and you just both go boom into each other. What do you want to do?
How close is this? How close is this thing?
It is, let's say, so you're just where the mess hall finishes. Let's say it's just got up to where the cockpit is. You've got about 15-20 seconds where it gets to you.
Oh, so it's chasing.
Is
It
it
is
like
chasing.
toe-
Of course
toe-
it is. It's cautious because it's not sure, but it is probably still coming to kill you.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm gonna, if he, Nan's gonna come in with the, I'm gonna seal out the plasma cutter if I can.
That is brilliant. You have it, and yeah, that. So I'm actually going to make that 2 rolls. Lasers for both, please. Urge.
1.
So you punch.
2.
2. You seal it up, and just as you do that, you hear the boom, boom,
He's trying to get in! Help!
and then from the door on the outside, especially you hear boom,
There's no escape!
He's gone. Virgil, he's gone crazy!
yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's you!
Help me!
Oh,
Where are the bombs in this? The mines. Hold
they're
on,
in
I'm
the
actually
fucking
gonna-
ship that's floating
Yeah,
away!
I will say that
They've
one
You
of
probably
you.
did offload
I
them!
would say one of you 2 have them. I'm actually going to just.
They would have exploded.
You have them. They are actually you're not. You don't have them. They are just.
They're just on the floor somewhere.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. No, not on the floor. Let's say they're sort of hooked around something.
Oh, okay.
We're going to come to you, Barry. What are you doing?
Well, I think it's come to the point where the tongs are coming out.
Right.
I'm risking the tongs.
Oh God, not
which
the
is
tongs.
more risk than the buggy.
Oh God. The tongs are risky.
What is the weakest part of this ship that I can get through? The windows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say so. I mean, to be honest with you, the bit that shut off, that
Okay.
Nan managed to shut off, I would say is probably the weakest
Are there
area.
any
There's some cracks.
like panels or anything like that where any electronics might be?
Yeah, I would say there's some. Yeah, there would be people needing to go outside to mend stuff. That would make sense to me. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna open up one of these panels and start probing with this.
That's valid.
That is exceptional. I'm going to make this a feelings roll. 2 feelings rolls, please.
Repair. 5.
That's a pass.
Oh, that's fair.
But you pass anyway. It works. You have access to the ship.
I can reprogram the ship.
You can.
Oh yes, I gave you the god weapon.
Oh, no. Well, I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm not aware of this.
What's happened with the door? Is it open or is it shut? On the inside?
On the inside, he just sealed it shut with.
Oh, no,
so-
it's another door that led to the engine room. And I ran away, and there was currently a mama monster trying to get in.
So she is currently behind that
Then
door.
we got you at the other door.
They are
okay.
at the door for the escape pod, and you are playing and tinkering above, just
Okay.
above that escape
I'm-
pod door.
We have to wait.
I'm going to program this door that Jeffrey got through. I'm going to program it that it opens up and it can't ever be closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh shit. I bet my face is like,
You have a
Okay.
spacesuit from
yeah, I'm
You
activating
have-
it now.
yes.
No,
I was just about to say,
shit.
you do have your spacesuit on, so you are
Yeah.
not going to die.
No.
But this is going to happen. I won't even make you roll for it because you are in control of the ship.
Virtual just goes flying out of.
I tell you what, I want you both to tell me each how badly this goes for you in regards to how badly you're sucked out of the ship. Let's go with Jeffrey first of all. Sorry,
Oh,
Nan.
he's not
Nan.
here. That's the whole point of the
Yeah,
exercise.
That's how we got here.
Nan, the door opens. What happens to you?
I grabbed Virgil.
Oh shit.
I said,
Hey, my life!
Virgil, you have to help me! He's gone crazy, he's trying to probe me!
Just goes spinning off like he's holding on to it. Ah!
I know we've not been the best of friends, but please!
Dude, we're already outside!
Oh shit!
You just see two of us like double barrel, like.
Done so well! I'm so
Hold on. Are you still inside or are you?
No, he went
They
sucked
both-
out.
they
Space.
both out.
Right,
They're
okay.
out.
He's bringing him with. He's
Okay.
bringing me
Okay.
with him, man.
So the two of you. Sorry, Dave. Did you want to add anything to that? Because I was going to.
No, he grabbed me. I'm just like, ah, fuck. And he's just like, ah.
You're spiraling
Because he's
somewhat,
panicking.
somewhat towards the Annabelle. So you know.
Roll for it if we actually get that. You just don't go into the turnless abyss of dark space.
You obviously are outside, so you're not having the pressure change. There was a bomb on the ship. Oh shit.
Oh, the mines. Oh.
Can I kill your character? I won't if you don't want me to.
I mean, it seems a bit early.
That's
But
cool.
you can do it if you want.
I will take
Roll
your,
for it. Roll for it. Or shall I roll for
You,
it?
yeah.
Oh,
What
death
should we-
saving, death saving.
What should we say?
How much do you want to save? Because you could do like 1 number kills and 5 numbers alive, or you could do
Should
like
we make it?
2 and
like a natural
4.
one is a fail.
Okay, so natural one, he dies.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
Can I please?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We've never had this
We've
before.
never
Oh
had
my
this.
god,
Yeah.
we might have an actual
Yeah.
death.
Can we say, if I get a 2, which would be laser feelings, that I get to boost off the ship and grab onto them?
Oh, please give it 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No!
Oh
Unbelievable.
my god!
Unbelievable. I can't believe. What? Oh man. There's a 20% chance of 100.
Not even.
Not even
10%.
that.
I think. I don't know math.
Well.
Wow.
There is a bomb.
What about Rebecca?
There's a bomb exploding in the ship. It is going to get to you, but I want you to describe how you are about to die as brilliantly as possible.
Bloody hell.
No, you can't say that because you're not.
Okay.
Not this time. Not
All
quite.
right. Okay. Last chance.
Okay.
It's coming out. He's programmed to do this. It's got to happen. He doesn't care that he's going to die. He's focused on surfing and just... It won't be a bowl. You know, a bit more of a... I've lost this straight actually completely. Boomerang. Right at Nan. And then... I think I'm going to hit Annabelle. And we'll see what happens. Look,
Wait, the
this is
body-
going to you.
Okay.
I'm going into Annabelle.
Oh my
Right
god.
into the windscreen.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
And the buggy
Yeah.
just goes off into the distance.
And it flies
Okay.
off to Rebecca.
Yeah. It's programmed. Okay.
In the event I die. It's pre-programmed.
Okay. Everything else will happen. You will hit the ship. The buggy is programmed to go off to Rebecca.
Of course.
But obviously, the throw of trying to. I take it you're trying to still hit now?
Of course, mate.
I will make you do a lasers roll for that, please.
Great.
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
kind of happy for it to happen. Please.
Oh. I wanted it to happen.
Okay.
It would have been perfect.
You go to throw it, but I'm afraid the blast gets you first. It slips out of your hand, and I'm afraid it is caught in the blast.
The god weapon was destroyed.
Sorry.
Mate. It's gone, mate.
Barry, you are pushed incredibly hard and fast towards the Annabelle.
Now, can I just point out before I die?
Yes, of course.
I do weigh quite a
You
lot.
do. I'm aware of this.
Pushing 2 tons. Surprisingly.
I'm
light.
aware of
Like
this.
a meteorite.
I like how this is his way of saying, if I die, you're coming with me.
Right at the windscreen.
Well, we've got no way to get back to the ship then.
Spatula first, or tongs first.
Tongs. I think tongs went. Tongs out. Straight.
Fair enough.
Straight for the.
Fair enough.
A lot of planning went into
Yeah,
this while I was dying.
I'll allow all of this to happen. Of course you break
That's
the
what we
windscreen
did.
on the
Can I
Annabelle.
add something more suspense into this?
Yes.
If I roll
Yes.
a double laser feelings,
Right.
I get to survive.
Oh.
I get to go straight through the ship. It'll be a double 2.
I tell you what, because you're using the tongs, because I think the impact that's going to kill you is
I'm
going to be
prepared.
hitting the glass. So, instead of the blast itself. So, I will say, if you roll a laser feelings, you survive, and you go into the ship.
Only double.
Yeah, let's do double.
Okay. If
I'm okay to double.
I'm cool with
That's
that.
fine, yeah.
But if you do not hit the double laser feelings, obviously your character will die. I probably shouldn't let you do this, but I am going to give it to you. I think this is another filming. So
I mean, this
this
would be insane.
would be
Yeah.
insane.
This would be insane. Because the
Okay,
odds
so
of
we're
this
looking
are
at
Yeah.
two.
massively
So
small.
yeah, I need 2 2s to survive.
Do you want to give him another dice? So we
Do you want to roll
Sure,
at the
okay.
same time?
At the same time, yeah.
Here we go.
Have Jeffrey's dice because he's killed you.
Just taking a photo.
Okay.
Okay. Right, when you're ready.
Okay. No, he's
Oh,
done.
okay.
Oh,
1 and 6. What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
Mate! Wait. Mate!
You crash into the Annabelle. You hit the cockpit, and you pierce through
I don't
the
know why.
windscreen.
He was going for the controls.
Yeah. You pierce through the windscreen and actually land in the cockpit.
Dead.
You are dead.
Wow.
I'm afraid. Sorry.
To Rebecca. Rebecca, I think you have a good life.
You give out your last will and testament, which goes to you.
I send her my will.
Yeah.
My body.
On the board.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, wow.
The two of you
We're just spinning off into
spinning.
the
You are spinning
into the
towards
abyss.
the Annabelle, but nowhere near to like any doors or anything. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I'm just going to say that I've smashed through the cockpit,
Yep.
and Doctor.
He was not in the cockpit.
Oh,
there is a good reason
This-
for that.
Right. Okay.
Because the Sheila's the little transport ship, isn't it?
Yes.
And then the Annabelle's the big one.
Yeah, he hit into the Annabelle.
The Sheila was floating through it
It was.
at some point.
It is not anymore.
Oh,
Yes, it is now. Dr. Walker has now managed to get the Sheila back on board the Annabelle. This is all very double entendre again. Using his. Oh no, I was about to say this is not allowed to go in. Using his hog.
Space.
Using the wild boar, which does have rockets attached. He did say he was using quite a lot of the other rockets for different things, so he has used it to push it back on board, and controlling it from the engineering bay. This is why he wasn't in the cockpit. He notices you two floating and begins to send Hog out to come and get you. But as you are spinning, you see the explosion.
Badger, you have to help me, Badger!
Let go of me, goddammit!
And then
Oh my god!
you realise
Oh my god!
a second, rather more interesting explosion. It's the wrong colour of explosion, as blue and purple begins to blow from the ship. This is not an explosion. Dr. Walker, Dr. Walker's hog.
Wild
The
ball.
wild boar. The wild boar picks you up and brings you in, but you're beginning to notice there's a force starting to push you back. The hog does. You do grab hold of it, and it manages to bring you into the ship. But Dr. Walker is there and says, first of all, slight problem in the cockpit. We'll come to that later. Secondly, you placed the mines in the places I told you to, right?
What?
Dr. Walker, what are you doing here? He never met him.
Nan, yes, of course. I knew you'd stop a silly Irish accent, for God's sake.
Talking about Irish accent.
What
What the hell happened?
So, you don't have the mines. They're on the ship, I take it. Did you place them in the correct places? Because very
What?
important.
Mines. I came to.
That's a very good question, one minds.
I gave Nan here and our good friend, lovely friend, who I'll tell you in a moment what happened to him, Barry.
I came to, and Barry was trying to probe me,
Well, I mean,
and I ran,
that's between
and
you
there
and
was a
Barry.
sonic monster, and then it exploded, and then we were in space, and now we're on this ship, and you're telling me there's mines, and you're here. Why are you here? And why have you got a giant hog? You never had that before. What pills have you taken?
Look, I think maybe we need to sit down and have a chat, but not right now because we're in a little bit of a tight spot. I did say these mines had to be placed correctly, and it seems like almost certainly that hasn't happened. And well, I'm sweating a little bit now because these aren't explodey mines.
What?
I mean, my main thinking was I wanted to get the ship away from here. I wasn't planning on it exploding, and I thought I could test out my new dimensional portal.
Why the fuck would you make something like that?
I mean, for funsies. Why would you not make something like this for funsies?
Because we're currently being dragged into it, correct?
It is a slight problem.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
I wanted the rift to open and just suck it in, no problem at all, it's fine. That hasn't quite happened.
No.
Essentially, it's gone a little wrong. So we are in trouble here.
She's looking out the window.
Yeah. So he goes over to computers and things like that, and he's trying to work on stuff. The Annabelle is very much being pulled towards the rift, as is the crew.
The dead body.
Yes, the ship you see begins to push into the rift and disappears on the other side. Interestingly, you see on the other side there is Space Station Aurora, but it looks a tad different to what you would expect, and you're not quite sure why.
He's excited.
I think Dr. Walker is going to need your help. He's saying, right, okay, we need to do something quick here. We're going to be sucked into the rift. We're going to need to burn everything in the fuel lines. So, I just need your help. So, he's...
I need a drink.
yeah. So...
We've got any ethanol?
Let's see the best way to do this.
Are you two in the ship?
Yeah,
in the ship.
You got in the ship.
Right.
By hog.
Oh, by hog, fine.
I need you. I need you both to. There's no other way to do this. We're going to have to eject. Yes, we're going to have to. We're going to have to use hog. We're going to have to use.
Who's saying this?
Dr. Walker.
Right, I thought it was you.
Don't worry, I'm making this up as I go along.
I'm sure. Yeah.
We're going to have to use hog. We're going to have to use Sheila, and we're going to have to use the thrusters on the Annabelle. Everything. So.
Please bring in the buggies.
And the buggies.
The
The buggy returns.
No. The oh, that's blown up. Okay. Not the buggy.
Yeah, that one's
Yeah.
He needs you guys to take control. One of you of Hog and one of you of Sheila.
I'm going to ride the hog.
Okay, cool. There we go. Right, yeah, you jump on the hog and
Yes,
you ride
I
it.
do.
You ride it out, and
Sheila,
essentially it's gonna attach to the ship. The same thing is going to happen to Sheila. You can either do this from the ship or be in.
I think I'd like to fly
in the raft.
in the ship in
in-
case I can escape on my own.
Oh god, double entendres. I was about to
I
say
know.
you're going to be in the Sheila.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to be on the hog. He's
Yes.
going to be in the
She's
Sheila.
riding a hog and I'm in a Sheila. That's how that works, okay? These are the choices that were made.
Great choices. Great choices, mate.
Okay.
At least there's one of each.
I think it's going to be lasers for both of you, Virgil
Okay.
and Nan.
Dunk.
Oh, okay.
This would be funny if this went wrong. 3.
4.
Okay. Ooh, damn. So.
Oh.
Me and the hog getting sucked into the rift.
No, don't
first
use
of
the
all-
word hog and sucked in the same sentence.
So first of all, the Sheila is attached to the ship perfectly. The engines on the ship are pushing. The Sheila is pushing, but the hog it's just not working. It's either not attached properly or.
There's a bill for that? You've really fucked yourself up.
Yeah, I know. As I say,
With the hog or Sheila?
you're
God.
you're riding a hog,
Yes, I am.
and it's having trouble pushing, and all of a sudden.
Why is it so wet in here?
All of a sudden, it disconnects from the ship and goes flying backwards. Virgil, make me a feelings roll, please.
Laser feelings.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you want a question?
Okay, so I'm getting.
No.
I'm going back with the hog, right?
No.
No,
Would
I'm
you
not,
like me to tell you what's
because
gonna
I failed my thing, didn't
Yeah, but you just got laser feelings. Would you like me to tell you what happens first, and then?
I'm just trying to get the context of what's happening. So
Okay.
I failed my roll. What did that failure result in?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I can understand what I'm going
Okay.
to do with this.
So, essentially, you failing the roll doesn't mean you're dead. Does mean that Hog is dead.
Is there a way to save Hog? That's my question.
No.
It's a disappointing answer.
It's a lost cause.
No,
Wow.
okay, I mean, he's being sucked towards the rift.
He's bacon now.
Could roll for it.
I mean, I can't see a way. I can't see a way.
Don't want you to suffer.
But what I will say is your pass allows you to grab hold of the ship and hold on for dear life. You know there's only a few seconds until the rift closes, so you're just sort of like holding on as best as you can do as you see
Hog!
go into the distance. Sorry, you still got your question. Did you want to answer anything?
Oh, the question was, can I save Hog? And you said no.
No, sorry.
Just look.
No. The rift closes behind.
You still have the
as
grapple.
Oh yeah.
Don't know if I have it on my person. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I don't.
I will allow you this chance if you
For
got
the
the grapple.
6. For the 6, I do have it. I have it.
6.
Okay. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
All right. All right. I mean, it would make sense, so I'm cool with that. Let's make it a feelings, as it's going to be literally a last second.
I just like go.
Go on.
And then
Feelings
she's
roll.
in. Yeah. Okay.
4.
Oh, come on! Amazing. Okay, so the rift is closing, and you see Hog heading towards it, and then just at the last moment, the grapple comes out, and it just catches the foot. And yes. So what happens is you just about manage to grab Hog and pull him back towards the ship. He's safe. Also, you notice that the rift is closing around the ship, and the back of the ship, all of a sudden, there's a crunch, and the back of the ship, where the engines are, is just left floating in space. You all head back into the ship. Luckily, there is no aliens. You scan, and there are no aliens on this back of the ship, so you have completed your mission. You are able to fly back towards. So I'm just realising how ridiculous this has been.
Only just.
The computer flies you back towards Aurora.
I'm just still dangling, holding on.
Yeah, you are back in the ship now, unless you want to do that.
Is there any?
First 10 seconds,
Is there
really.
people looking at Barry on the floor?
Barry is still in the cockpit.
Yeah.
Of course, you go off to get your payment. You will get Barry's share now, whether you want it or not. And Dr. Walker walks into the cockpit to see Barry there and thinks, got an idea. And that's where we'll end.
Can we not end there?
Sure.
There's a printout. He's got a printer on him. And a little printout comes out. And it's his will.
Okay.
And the will reads, to beloved Jeffrey, I leave you my tongs. Please use them in your darkest hour. And use them wisely.
Wow.
Yes.
What
And
an honour.
to Vernon.
I mean, Jeffrey's not here.
Virgil.
Wow. Slightly chosen.
Go on.
Ignore that bit too. To Virgil, I leave 15,000 happiness credits.
This is bad to be Kill the Dead.
Please take this and be happy. Please use them.
I shoot his body.
wisely.
You obviously aren't there, but Dr. Walker does see this and will pass these points along. Um,
I thought you were going to change your character and be happy. No.
Have you met Virgil?
and that is where we will end. I hate you guys. Okay, thank you guys for watching this interesting adventure. That definitely did not go anywhere near where I was expecting. I particularly wasn't expecting to kill off a character. But, hey, them's the breaks. A chance for everyone to say goodbye, really. So it's goodbye from me, and from now.
Help!
Eloquent, lovely. From Virgil.
I've actually had kind of good day. I'm absolutely vintage.
With happiness.
My form of happiness, anyway. And, yeah,
Brilliant.
not bad. Yeah.
And last of all, from our fallen comrade, Barry. Perfectly said. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely did. Well done to these guys. Fantastic. Take it easy. See you next time.
Hey!